that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from.
This where we from, with the love, the people, the music, we all come as one. What have you done? Folks, they just talking like they are just bosses or something. I got problems day to day, my people dying. Got my family watching, any haters writing. Just realize I'm in a better place. Gonna write it out till I'm finished, man, and that's work. Niggas now talking like they gon' do it bigger. Hey, your lady in the back, now they hurt. Dog, look at that, try to blow up a cell while she all on T. Wait, I been on the grind, so it's all on me. What's the steez? People try, but it can't complete. I be damned if I ain't the one that can't complete. Cause I came from a place where the bombs to see. Real talk.
Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from. Easy no, no need to go down. Walk that one, that's how we're from.
Nothing can stop me. Boy, what are you doing? The game is so clueless. Where's that new? Where's that Tito? I had to take a break for a few. I thought I had lost it. Found my passion, found a girl, break my heart. Swear to God, when I start realizing I'm a beast with it. Everybody gon' eat with me, go down, have a feast with me. For my day one, A1s. Pretty girls don't care what people think. On the news, people dying on day to day. Mess around, be a shirt or a poster. So I don't got time now. Be playing with it. Wanna be ravaged, yeah, I'm on now. What you thought now? I can't do it like that, you a lame. Got all this game and I still ain't the same where I came from.
Hey, hey. Peso Picasso, Peso the Bird, whatever you wanna call it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Hey,
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
hey, hey, hey. I'm on this shit that they not on. They say let bygones be bygones. Grip on the net like a python. Jump out the top like I'm Zion. I want a realist, no caption. Need a little bitch in the fashion. She bust it back like we crashing. I tell my shit, I'm about action. Hop in the studio, turn to assassin. I'm about those, no time for distraction. Can you imagine? Beam of the Aston. Ha, past them, I'm in the league of my own. Like mobile, I guess of myself. They like, so what you own? I'm working for generation wealth. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the papon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the papon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, enjoy life, cause you don't know how long you gonna be here. Hey, hey. I'm in the league of my own. I might just go play for myself. All of this shit that you own, your dollars ain't making no sense. Don't act like you knew me, that's pretense. To that little bitch to the deep end. She wanna slide for the weekend. Do say got me tweaking. New as a youngin', I've been up to something. I ain't body cousins, but I'm on the block like I'm drumming. I got the drip like I'm gonna. I make a wanna. I'ma hit it 4 times. You gon' call me stunner. They say you too smooth, boy, slid out the gutter, but still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Still in the cut, so you could get cut up. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. Ay, 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the papon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone. Know to the shit that I'm on. Ay, you niggas not on. Know to the shit that I'm on. You niggas not on. Feeling like James Bond. 007, I get it, it's gone. Fuck the papon. Ay, nigga, I'm stone.
Picasso, Peso the Bird, whatever you want to call it. Got sick of class, started making classics.
Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram and all that at Mac Myra. Follow all the bad bitches back. Told you go to die was finna have this shit in the headlock. You ain't wanna listen to it.
I said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team. Nigga thinking he a kingpin. Roll a joint while my hoe put her weave in. Rap nigga, trap nigga, yeah I'm deep in. All my niggas sell dope on the weekend. All my niggas sell dope on the weekday. Rapping, I got hoes, yeah I'm DJ. I be buying all the kicks, I'm East Bay. The hook get a fake name, Felipe. Nigga do it with yourself, you don't want a Cody. How the hell you from the yak and you don't know me? When I jugged on the south, I ain't get rated. Nigga made a 10 bar and damn near fainted. The plug hit me with a load, hallelujah. Tell y'all about a scale, I'm a connoisseur. Rap game, trap game, yeah I'm knee deep. Putting nose on the block, I'm Chief Keef. I can't lead a rap game, shit it need me. You ever hit your son up when you need pee? Cause you know you on probation and you drop dirty. And your ass see the judge, he go drop 30. Boy, I hear your money young like Mac May. Have my nigga shoot a nigga like Max Payne. Took another Percocet for the back pain. I get the Robinson like my last name. Oh, you don't know. I said I'm cool with the dudes who be killing. Getting head from a nigga hoe, you don't know the feeling. Staying up all night running through a zip. What you want to eat, baby? I ain't one of them. Hey, what you wanna see? Fuck your baby daddy hoe, he'll wanna be. Glock 9 got a beam, it'll put you underneath. Make a phone call, they'll put you on the team.
Shout out to down brother, man.
Fuck going on, there's a whole lot of ice shit going on.
Gang, man, gang. 20 gang, 20 gang. If it ain't 20 gang, it ain't nothing.
Underdogs winning. What the fuck they talking? Hey, the underdogs
gang,
winning.
they winning, man.
Underdogs winning.
Ooh, it's true. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. I get fly for no reason, never I commit treason. Fuck the bitch that I'm leaving, already I'm bleeding. Ooh, dropped out, I ain't stay in school. Make mines, had to break the rules. Fast cars and fancy jewels, front on me, you gon' make the news. That's a bet for show that, just letting you know that. I be low where your hoe at, show me where the dough at. I roll around, I hold it down to the ground, I run the town. Go 100 miles, got 100 styles, be running wild while the money pile. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. I'm sauced up, I'm dripping, I'm bossed up, I'm pimping. I'm double cupping, I'm sipping. Them niggas hating and tripping. I'm taking all of they bitches, I'm making all of my riches. I handle all of my business, then peel off with the quickness. Lord, can I get a witness? Buy everything expensive, there's food for thought for them dishes. Be careful with your wishes, you never know how far I go. Hold tight, won't let it go. No one else got a better flow, get better, and better hold. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no. Gas all I smoke, backwards when I roll. 45 on my side, devil want my soul. Bad bitch in the ride, go wherever I go. Do whatever I want, she don't ever say no.
I told my daughter if you wanna rap, then rap. But I think you should be a princess. I told her boyfriend if he gon' cap, then cap. And he gon' get a chin check. I told my chauffeur to make a left. Tell the cops don't put me over, I ain't taking that breath. No, I'm not getting out the car, I ain't showing you shit. And no, I ain't taking them steps. Cause I know I'm gonna be under arrest. Cause I'm high as fuck, I just lit it up. Plus I got call up my wife, tell her come get the car. And she gon' see the bitch in my trunk. Whole lot of money, I stack all the 20s. I burn through the ones, I get what I want. Spend all the 50s, I pass out the 100s. I swear on my mama, my karma will come. That's because all of the commas I front. I like my money with commas in front. I like my bitch with a thong up her button. The natural hair like she Lauren or something. I like my chips in the ruffles with onions. I like my bricks in the duffel with butter. I like the Glocks on the table, the pumps in the closet. And I like the dope in the oven. I like my hoe when they naked. I fuck them so reckless and then I'm gonna come on her stomach. Hold up. Fuck happened to the beat, bruh.
Hey, bro, that's cool and all, but, weren't you supposed to be dissing Chess?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that little nigga. Alright, let's get it. Cake life, I ain't even make no diss track. Why you got my name in them shit raps? Oh, cause your honor so relevant, big fat. Nigga, I blow your motherfucking head off your shoulder and leave it on your front porch gift wrap. Leave no prints, don't leave no stench. Now the fans come through like it must been a mishap. Big facts, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga out of this class. Better give all that shit to them other little niggas over here, cause you won't get your shit back. I got 2 Glock 9s and they both got 30s all black and the rest still mismatched. Running your house with a 30 in the gym bag. Now you got a new house guest like Sinbad. Big facts, fuck is you from? All you gon' see is a tech in the drum. All we gon' leave is a mess when we come. You just gon' see me in Rex with a gun. You just gon' see my index and my thumb. You just gon' see a suppressor then run. All you gon' hear is a pop pop followed by dot bop, then another pop pop, then another bop bop rum. I'm a little bitch, I'm the #1 stunner. You talk all that shit, I'm gon' handle your plumbing. Hand smack at your funeral, reading the statement like Dilly departed. My #1 gunner, don't fuck with me, stupid. This ain't what you wanna. I get on my knees and I pray for a bust it. Dear Heavenly Father, I wish that he would. Then I blow the cake on them suckers. I call her Rex for the pies and the chicken. I call her Mookie, don't lie with the bitches. He let me know by surprise where you living. I be at your door like, how, who is it? Mama like Raekwon, can't have visits. I be like, damn, how old the little nigga? She like, damn, that's a grown little nigga, then blam. Now you live alone, little nigga. We hide them bitches to find where you living. No ties, no printers, no wives, no witness. No time for religion. My niggas is atheists. Remington shoot with 100 for radius. I got the drop right to where your location is. I drop a op like he entered the matrix. And all of that violence, your honor was made for it. Everybody smelling like bacon bits. I ain't got time for no hating shit. Had to just break a brick and give it back to the gang. You do $1 million, I'm worth about $1 million. I promise you, nigga, this shit ain't the same. You call up Tay-Rock and Steams to spar. This is the difference I'm trying to explain. Your best friend battling a bitch this weekend and my best friend in the All-Star game. We not the same. 15 racks in the book bag, nigga, this pocket chain. We not the same. Just gave Mook the SK looking like a stock exchange. Boy, we not the same. I ain't even about to finish that shit. Hey, Chess, give me 35. Give me 35 if I can finish this shit for you. Chess, rock, Oz, Lux. Rock again, Oz again, Lux again, Verb, DNA, GC, better yet, Treachy. Shine, you my brother, much love, you already know. DNA, you dead man. Mickey Facts, dry snitching ass. Don't enter my sparring sessions no more, you just gon' cap the other niggas, nigga. Weak nigga, I been him, always have been and will be. You don't like the name, then kill me. Just for fucking spar with clips. I gotta spar with Mook, cause y'all niggas ain't it. It's different up here. Big capital. I'm grown.
Hey, baby. You know I miss you too, right? I wish I could be with you. You always talking so nasty to me. Oh, you like when I talk nasty to you too, huh? Wanna be my fantasy, go and get the Hennessy. Wanna put you in a trance with my tempting tendencies. I could be a Monroe, you can be my Kennedy. We could lay the lights on, I wanna see you licking me. I wanna see you swim, wanna see you go deep. But I hope you could float in this water density. Got 99 problems, but I'd rather 69. I wanna go to work, I wanna put in overtime. Ice dripping down your body, but I feel you heating up. Chills on your spine from my kiss and my touch. I don't wanna play nice, I just wanna get rough. Neck grab, hair pulled, that just really ain't enough. You lustin' for my body, boy, this ain't a 10-speed. And you drive a Maserati, cause that's more on my scene. I wanna chop it up, call me Mr. Miyagi. Damn, I need a hot toddy, cause I'm sick on the beat. Freaky fantasy, I'm building your imagination. What I'm telling you, it's gonna take some concentration. What you feeling now? Ooh, was deep admiration. I got you stuck, now I got you contemplating on this pleasure. But desperate times always call for desperate measures. You going down while you gripping on my waist, looking real slow. Damn, now you writing cursive letters, huh? You want this fantasy all over you. You want it? You want this fantasy controlling you. You want this energy beholding you, but I'm just stimulating nerves. You're neurological. I know you focused on my voice and it's steady, and I can hear you breathing, changing, getting heavy. You fixated on my words, creating visuals. This is not a TED Talk, more like a Prezi. I told you I could talk nasty.
Heard that boy want some pressure, I came to address it. He pussy, I know that he hot enough. My name is not Nate, but I got me a Drake. When I catch him, I swear that I'm robbing some. For a Nick, my shooters will pop at him. Leave him dead for the jakes, how I'm vlogging him. Homicide detectives and officers sliding them charges, you better call coroner. All this money got my arms so as fuck. Bad bitch, hella think I'm adoring her. Nigga ain't from the side, he a foreigner. Fuck what they talking, my nigga, I'm going up. From the streets, you stayed on that corner. I stacked to my bread, I might buy back the corner. Double up just in that order. Learn from the OGs and forces. Keep my head up out the water, ducking informants. Niggas be looking like rats, asking me this and all that. Get the fuck back, I keep a fire on deck, so please don't think like that. Matter of fact, let's pray for him. Niggas be talking shit and still ain't doing nothing. They play talking. Niggas ain't hard to find, you think we blind until that stick touch him. Got him laying in the clothes, coffin, had his mama grieving about the boy often. Should've told him, but I guess the boy lost it. Boy, that's it. Riding with a tool, think we fools, boy, we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the six. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the six. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the six. Want my money all when I slide in the event. I want that shit in all cash. Young nigga gotta keep a big bag. Spread out the rest, make them last. Going full speed, I can't crash. These rats make her do her dance. Till a nigga don't play, he can take his chance. She wanna fuck one glance. Bitch put down my plan. Lost on the rock like Nemo. Money on my mind, my ego. This shit don't get simple. Come check the credentials. Get head in the back of the rental. Don't get slapped, you get popped like a pimple. I ain't broke like Job, bitch, get no ride. Put it up with some vibes. Put on with one time. This shit gon' blow, they ain't mine. GVS leave a nigga blind. They hit him on sight, no crime. So you better keep that eye. Money and focus on the future, nigga. This drip on look futurist. They gon' love this like Cuban hit em. Can't deny this real rhythm. Going 8 shit, no zoo. Them bitches coming too, tell them to bring they crew. When I walk, I'm a big stepper. These ain't my jealous, but they still cost a grip. Boy, that's it. Riding with a tool, think we fools, boy, we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the six. Want my money all when I slide in the event. Riding with a tool, think we fools, but we lit. Say you gotta move, think we cool, you a lick. Got some real steppers and they reppin' not the six. Want my money all when I slide in the event.
Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Nigga work with a dog collar. How the fuck I'm supposed to raise from the ghetto if the pay little? Every man that I know got a plan. Every man that I know work for the man. Speak for me and breathe air you breathe. So I know I got something to achieve. In the mind of a state, give a fuck on what it take. I'm a millionaire, billionaire. See you when I get there. For now, let's grind in the ghetto state of mind. Put the pedal to the floor, I got a steep hill to climb. That money on my mind, gamble everything of mine. Rather be broke than to live with a yoke. Nowadays, people slave for a little bit of hope. Guess I better ball hard, spit a bar, sell dope. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. What it take for a real nigga get a break? Made a contribution, fuck retribution. Laid a foundation, still motherfucker hating. Rather see a nigga broken, see him elevate. Know if you made it through, now contemplate what I'm here for. Appearance of the Jim Crow, probably just mockery, jokes and hypocrisy. Take a stand and the folks on top of me. Call a guard, come fast with security. They pounce hard and wanna press charge. Made a little progress and I'm still under stress. Saw a little bit of change, but the attitude the same. Like I'm back in the hood with a Glock and I'm good. Sabotage myself, I don't need no help. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake. Another day, another dollar in this motherfucker. Make you scream, wanna holler in this motherfucker. Give me dap right on the backside, in the limelight. This my time, right? Should I see through it? Put heat to it. Let the time pass, never speak to it. Who would I be? To stay silent is calamity. So I came to speak. Got a million man strong with a right to bear arms. All it take is a song. Play the shit in a song. Super grip on my phone. Got the video and drone. Catch a glimpse of the ruckus is the movement and push. Nigga tired of being pushed. Now police in the streets with the riot getting heat. Rubber bullets in the shield just to make us know the feel. One shot, one kill. Nigga dead in the street cause the bullet was for real. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Cause I'm black with a hat and a nice car. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. What it take for my hands to drop? Why to stop? What we here for? You know the answer. Whoa, wait, you're making a mistake.
So bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Little bitch on my cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Yo, little bitch on my cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Go to die. Hell yeah, we known through the yak. You from OT and got a shit blown in the yak. Machiavelli finna run it up. Nick did the beat, so I gotta fuck it up. Freak bitch, she'll suck it up. How you from the yak, nigga? You don't fuck with us when I blow. The hood coming with me. The pandemic punk, nigga. I was selling eggs for the 50. Skinny little bitch wanna lick me. Gave me a hickey. 12 get behind me, I'm Ricky. All a nigga do is sit back and stunt. Seen a trap house do 10 racks a month. Heard about a raid and he packed it up. Chill for a minute, then got back to clutch. You ain't never made racks in a bag. You ain't never got no money in the A. You ain't never bought a bow and then bring it back home. Broke it down, got it gone in a day. Where I'm from, little nigga, that be normal. And the yak boy feels so immortal. A1 make the custo swarm. If I ever see the hook, I'ma warn you. Go to die, little bitch on my cock so bad. Why you niggas wanna beat her up so bad? Go to die. Hell yeah, we known through the yak. You from OT and got a shit blown in the yak. Machiavelli finna run it up. Nick did the beat, so I gotta fuck it up. Freak bitch, she'll suck it up. How you from the yak, nigga? You don't fuck with us.
Hitting home runs, walking through the bases. Haters can't take it cause they know I'm about to make it. Had this feeling every time, ever since I was a kid. Plans to get cake, can't wait on birthdays. People on the grind, gotta eat both ways. If I don't make it, I be gone to November. Cooking for your soul like grandma Sunday dinners. Room full of winners, wait, it's just me. Rappers are pretenders, they not what they seem. I be back chillin', relaxing with my team. If it's not beneficial or it ain't about the cream, yo, I leave. Keep on living and let the past die. Nowadays, music is stuck like they don't try. Give me the tools, I dissect them like a frog. I'm too ill, I came to kill it will. I'm tired of all these rappers trying to rap all complex. On world star claiming that they got next. All up on they vids talking about their lyricists. So stop it if you wanna try now. Cause I got a 16 that will end your whole career now. With a label or independent, I'm known to be self-sufficient. I move with a daily rhythm, I see you with my inner vision. Now what you talking about that I ain't hiding now? I put the flame to the street to burn the block down. Because styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. Rest in peace, Fife, and what up to the abstract. Shout out Ali and Jerobi. I speak in native tongue even if they don't know me. Growing out my hair like young Kobe. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Tito not Toby. You know me, I'm hip hop to the roots, and this could be a moment of truth. Guru.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
Street Empire.
God, I go to church. I hope the devil don't come take me first. My whole life try to shake this curse. My bitch is bad, my niggas worse. I pray to God, I go to church. I hope the fans don't come get me first. I hit the block, I go berserk. Ain't got no 9 to 5, but I got that work. When I was 6, my daddy died, and that shit still hurt. Try to get the drop and I'ma kill you first. All that shit that you was popping, that's gon' get you murked. Only free rockin' getting is up in that hurt. Nothing changed, been the same since my day of birth. Triple up my worth, that Mercedes skirt, that creates bursts. Hollow to disperse. Have you running, ducking like you snatched some lady's purse. Pull up to the club, chain swinging on my shirt. DJ play my song, watch them bitches twerk. I be packing, trapping, stacking, racking every cent. Got my first pack and I've been hustling ever since.
What's going on, everybody? Sound check. Can everybody hear me okay? I need to see that. Can everybody hear me okay? That's first. Let me get the mic straight. All right, now let me know. Hold up. Y'all know I get ignorant with the sounds. So let me get a couple of them.
Can you dig it?
All right, we good. We good. I had to make sure I'm on. Now, y'all might see a little different setup. I don't know how it looks, okay? I'm trying to upgrade, man. You know what I mean? All right, so it might be a little, you might see the camera looks a little clearer, the green screen. I'm cut off, okay? Cut off. That way you ain't got to see nothing in the background. Cut off. You know, but sound good. That's what I'm talking about. Let me do the roll call, man. Y'all know how I do. I gotta do a roll call. Shane Cockburn. Shane, your last name must be said. I think when somebody says your first name, it's automatic. We gotta say Cockburn. We gotta say Cockburn, man. It's the best name I've seen yet. Shane Cockburn in the house. Chelsea's Way. Shout out to you. Thank you. Okay. Joe, OG Joe, the man that handles it all. I don't even think I gotta say nothing when it comes to you. Everybody knows you, Joe. Okay. Xavier Davis. Xavier, what's up? What's up? Talk to me. What's up? Okay, hold on. Never Know Gaming. Twitch. My Twitch folks out there, I like to see that. Shane also putting the Facebook. That's what I'm talking. Dead Specimen. Oh, my God. If y'all don't know about Dead Specimen. Woo. So anyways, guys, we're going to go with this new camera look. I'm going to change some things just to flip, show you how it is. Okay. Bam. It's a little different. Okay, a little different from what we normally do. Just so you guys know, I was using XSplit VCam, by the way, which is ass. It's ass, okay? But I was using XSplit VCam. And let me get to the latest comments. All right. Thank you, Despot. Thank you. Camera looks better. You see it's moving fluid. You see the green screen when I move my hands like that. Yeah, I got the full setup, man. I could have pulled the shit out before, but I said, nah, I'm going to just use XSplit VCam. VCam is trash, okay? And XSplit, before I get into these subjects, XSplit, talk to me nice. Because XSplit, broadcast, I'm using XSplit broadcast, I'm fine with that. I'm cool. But VCam, you could only get 720, 30 frames per second. 720, 30 frames per second. So XSplit, can you do me a favor? Because 5 days ago, well, at the time I was looking, it's probably 8 days now, but you actually put up on your forums that you were working on this. Well, guess what? I've been hearing you've been working on it for over a year now. So guess what I did? I cut the damn subscription. Pow, pow. Shots fired. Cut your subscription. It's over with, XSplit. You're done. You're done. I'm not going to pay for that crap. I can use Zoom to make imaginary green screen. I got a damn real Elgato green screen. Okay, that's what you're seeing now. Even you don't see the green on my chair. Okay? So, XSplit, if you fix that, I will go ahead and get back on board. Just fix that and talk to me nice, and maybe I can do a little sponsorship or something. But now let's get into it, man. We're going to get into the spicy shit, okay? I know we want to talk about these clone chips. I got up there. Now, believe me, I'm probably going to get the clone chips before the end, just so everybody knows. I don't even want to wait. But the first thing I got to talk about is huge. It's been all over. Okay, it's all everybody's been talking about. And it's kind of like even Dev's been speaking out on it. People on Twitch have been speaking out on it. You know, all these streamers who stream WoW have been speaking out on it. It's just like, man, Blizzard, Activision. Let's talk, okay? And I'm going to switch back. I got to pull me up on big screen. I'm going to do them right. So Activision / Blizzard. Now, before I even jump into this, people who come here regularly, my Mo family, and those who enter in now, who are becoming Mo family, you need to listen up. I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I love Call of Duty. It's the best game ever made. Yes, ever. Period. I know what you're going to say. Yeah, you got, Advanced Warfare was a piece of shit and Future Soldier and all that. Yeah. It was still the best game. I don't care. That's what a true fan does. That's what Cleveland Brown fans do. And that's what a fanboy does. So I represent that. I wear that on my sleeve. This was actually like, woo! I was in the hot seat, man. I was in the hot seat like, oh, now from what I'm hearing, I don't know. We're going to get more details into it. But from what I'm hearing, okay, Activision, this ain't Activision. This is all Blizzard. Okay, so Blizzard, get over there. And even though we signed a deal, we merged. I know. But we over here right now. They ain't got nothing to do respect to the views and opinions of Activision. They ain't got nothing to do with that. So now let's go into it. Lelouch, my man, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Can I? Get you a couple shots. So now let's jump into it. And I got so much to talk about on this. So many different articles I can go on. So we'll start from the beginning. How about that? Now, I'm going to pull up on screen an article from Kotaku. How do you pronounce that, y'all? Y'all be having me, if y'all got me on here saying this stupid, okay, and not correcting me, I need some help, please. Kotaku? Kotaku? What the hell? Ooh, that damn drink is fire, too. Ooh, that's good. Bartender hooked it up that time. Yeah, wasn't me. Wasn't me that time. I'm going to keep it real. Let's see if I can flash to the screen and see if we can get this. Now, bam, we got that. Now, hold up. I ain't got my camera. Dag, I'm going to have to do, you know what? Just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I'm going to do this right now because I need to make sure I got my camera showing. I can't have me not showing. That's not even right. Okay, so let's see if this works. Bam, it puts me up here big, and I'll go ahead and shrink myself down for y'all, okay? Bam, there we go. We cool. See? I'm getting used to this. Yo, I used to be struggling to do all this. Now I can just pop, bam, bam, boom. Okay, that sounds like super hot fire with that shit. But Activision Blizzard sued by California over widespread harassment of women. Let's get right into it. Activision Blizzard, the publishing giant behind everything from, God damn it, I should have put ad block on. Oh, it is on. What the hell? So the publishing giant behind everything from Call of Duty to Overwatch is being sued by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing over a frat boy workplace culture that alleges has led to years of harassment and abuse targeting the women in its workplace. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, hey, this say Activision Blizzard. So Activision is in the hot seat right now. Okay, let's continue. Bloomberg reports that the suit filed on July 20th. Yes, 5 days ago. Okay, 5 fucking days ago. Excuse my language. I need to watch the F-bombs too. I'm just, I'm hot. Is the culmination of a 2-year investigation into the publisher by the department, which says that Activision Blizzard's compliance with California's broad workplace protections is long overdue. To enforce such compliance, the case says, DFEH brings this government enforcement action seeking to remedy and prevent and deter Activision Blizzard's violation of states' civil rights and equal pay laws. Now, I can go more and more into that, but I want to go ahead and jump right to the smoke. Let's play a video. Okay, I always like to play these videos. I'm just going to have to find the damn video. But nonetheless, the reason I want to play this video is because this is a video actually going over like things back in 2010. 2010, we talking, man, over 10 years ago. Okay, over 10 years. I'm going to go ahead and find this. It's been a big one. It's actually been talked about. It's a Q&A directly with Blizzard. And a woman asks a question. And I'm going to go ahead and paraphrase first so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. A woman asks a question. And we're going to watch the video, so I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But let's just say this. A woman asks a question. She goes, let me tell you why your damn girls look like hoochies. Can't you make some of them look classy? And the answer pretty much back was, hey, we like them classy, right? It was kind of one of those, like just blowing her off, just no problem in the world. So I want to go ahead and pull up that video, and I also want to give props to my man that put up the video. So just a moment, let me get the video ready, okay? And I know my man had the funniest YouTube name. My man name was Bok Choy, and I think that's the funniest damn name ever. Bok Choy. I was like, Bok Choy? Your name is Bok Choy. Nice. Okay. No, that's not that one. See, I got so many articles. Just so you guys know, let me pull this up on screen. Look at this, guys. This is not no bullshit. This is not no joke. This is actually filed, bro. This is the real court document. Okay. This is the legit court document. I got documents for days. I got all types of stuff sent to me. I got tons of people saying, yo, put these mother lovers on blast. Okay. See, I watched the F-bomb on that one. So I want you to see here, okay? Name and principal, position, Robert, okay? Dennis, Daniel, okay? Chris B. We got names in there, dog. They got actual names of people. So I don't want to hear none of that when they talking about, oh, well, it was a once in a lifetime thing. It doesn't happen. It doesn't represent us. And it doesn't know. It's been a 2-year investigation. We ain't stupid. 2 years, it had to be damn right impossible to work there for a lawsuit to come forward like that. You already got told what you was doing wrong. All you had to do was fix it. And you couldn't fix it. You know what you did? You was holding your nuts. I know, I'm a man. Okay, I know how it is. You walk around holding your nuts and you're proud. You know what I mean? Hey, girl, sit to the side. It's men playing this game. You make up 1%. Beat it. You walking around like that. Well, the truth of the matter is it ain't 1% no more. Okay, you got women on Twitch making I ain't even got to start the hot tub streams. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to go to the guy's YouTube. I think it's only right. Hold up. Don't talk yet. We're going to rewind you back. Now, first of all, let's pull it up. My man, Mr. Bok Choy. Shout out to you. Bok Choy, please don't. You know what? I know you're not gonna flag my video because I can tell by your name. You know what I mean? You're just that type of guy. You ain't flagging my video. And shout out to VK's channel. When we was talking about the Switch Joy-Con drift fix, VK actually commented and said, dude, I'm not flagging none of that. That's my man. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't playing your whole video. I'm telling people to go to your channel. So people support my man, Mr. Bok Choy. All right? I love that name. But anyway, let's go ahead and play the clip. And I want want you guys to hear it. Okay, let me put my headset on because I want to hear this too. This is very interesting.
Hi there, Xantia from Kieran Tour. I love what you guys done with Little Crest. I love the fact that you have a lot of very strong female characters. However, I was wondering if we could have some that don't look like they've stepped out of a Victoria's Secrets catalog.
Woo! Way to go, girl. Tell them, girl. Work it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. Tell them. What they got to say?
What do you mean?
Wait.
What do you mean?
Which catalog would you like them to step out of?
Damn. Look, she can't even say nothing, man.
Could you see Sylvanas looking any other way? Right. So we feel you, and we want to vary our female characters, absolutely. So yeah, we'll pick different catalogs.
That mean kiss my ass, watch out. You know what I'm saying? We'll pick different catalogs where their tits and ass hanging out. That's
what catalog is that Tauren female coming out of?
Not one you'd read.
Yeah. Sexy cow business.
Damn. Now, yo. Look. Y'all know damn well if that would happen today, it's over. Cancel culture real, man. I figured that out. It's a real thing. Cancel culture is everybody saying you're canceled. Okay, that's it. This was it. If this would have happened in 2021, finito. Now, I want to say something to everybody that plays WoW or Blizzard, and don't come to me for Call of Duty, okay? Hold up. Matter of fact, before we even go there, you know what? I got to clear Activision name. I got to clear Activision, okay? Because Activision has been dealing with a lot, man. Okay, this don't seem like Activision to me. It don't. Activision don't do that. You know, we embrace them. Okay, we embrace the females. So I want you guys to know they haven't even done any updates. Call of Duty's been lacking, man. All because of this. I'm hurt. It ain't just y'all. Okay, it goes deeper than that. But Activision, okay, I want to say, has a statement here, and I'm going to read it. Okay, and also it says Activision Blizzard's leadership is scrambling behind the scenes to get ahead of the lawsuit. Internal emails carry an air of hurried contrition while the company simultaneously dismisses the charges in public statements. Kiss my ass with that. We all know how those documents go. You just send an email, you don't take much time, you get some PR person to craft it up, and it don't matter. It don't matter. So I don't know what is all this, thinking they're gonna get out of something, or no, you fell dead into the damn water. Not only that, World of Warcraft, that was a Q&A for WoW. And they flat out just dissed her. They flat out said, well, which catalog do you want to come out in? The small tits and the small ass catalog? No, she wants a normal woman catalog. You understand that. You see now how chauvinistic that is. Now, I understand being a man in gaming. Just to give an example, my channel, I have female viewers. Shout out to Chelsea Sway. Okay. Who else? I think we have Andrea in here. I got female viewers. It might be trans viewers. It might be gay viewers. It might be bi viewers. I don't give a damn. You MoFam. I ain't about that. Okay, come on in. Let's talk. Talk your piece. That's what I'm about. Okay. So I will say that Activision put out a statement, and I'm gonna find out what Activision says. So I'm gonna put Activision, okay, because I can't have them do this. Okay, I can't have Activision go down like that. Activision says not their views, because I know they put something out. What they say? Yep, there we go. Okay, see, I knew Activision was gonna say that. Let me pull it up on screen. I didn't even have to do that. I just typed it in Google, because Activision, when I know something like that, I know something like that. Okay, Cockburn. Cockburn, best name ever, man. And you can say that all day. I don't think they're flagging me for Cockburn. So I actually love last name Cockburn. It's like saying a swear, but not. I say stuff to shit's ass, all that stuff, but Cockburn, man, that's just a new level. Salute to, man, you know what? First bomb went to Cockburn, man. I had to give it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to divvy those out kind of differently. So where does Activision say that at? Come on. Years after the online harassment campaign known as Gamergate targeted women in the video game world, the California lawsuit depicts an industry that can still be unwelcoming and even hostile to female employees. Now, of course, Activision Blizzard says it doesn't tolerate sexual misconduct. Oh yeah, we don't tolerate that. It never happens here. You know the problem with that, and let me tell Activision Blizzard the problem with that. The problem with that is you do not say never. You never say never. Okay? That means you got a complaint. So it's already happening. It's already happening. What you need to say is, we recognize what's happening and we're taking action. This does not represent us or the company. You are accepting responsibility. You are accepting fault. And that's all people want to hear. They don't want to hear, oh, I'm shocked. I've never heard such a thing. I've been here 11 years and this is the first time I'm hearing. No, it was a damn suit 2 years ago. Stop selling me that bullshit. Stop it. Okay. So anyways, now Blizzard has claimed that the DFEH report is false, misleading, irresponsible. Former Blizzard Entertainment employee Cher Scarlett says, I can tell you that I knew what was going to be in this report before I read it, because during my time there for only a year, I witnessed all of it. See what I'm saying? So when you say it don't happen and you're acting shocked, stop with the bullshit. We know, y'all know. And I've been in companies where these companies and something's going on. You know what I mean? And you get the email saying, hey, no, somebody's no longer here. Right? That's the email you get. Somebody's no longer here. You know what you do? Oh, man, damn, what happened? And if you know them, you call them. Hey, what's up? What happened? They always going to give you what they feel is the problem. And then the company's going to give you what they feel. You can smell the bullshit a mile away. I'm going to just say that. You can smell the bullshit a mile away. Now, Activision, come on, man. I got to hold up. I can't do that because I was supposed to get something for Activision. I don't really see much in here saying Activision said anything. Activision, you need to be saying something else, Activision. Please, Activision, please. Please, Activision. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Don't have me out here. Please, Activision, I am begging. Okay, in a statement provided by MBR, an Activision employee said the company Stop connecting yourself to Blizzard. I know y'all won now. Just separate your damn self, man. I love Call of Duty. I hate to see this. All right. Activision Blizzard. Stop. Oh, God damn it. Okay, we done with this. Okay. So nonetheless, I'm going to say this. Myself. There was actually, hold on, let me go to the chat. I always like to go to the chat. Xavier, so that's why their game is bad. It's run by women abusing drunks. Isn't one of them a woman themselves? Yeah, that's a good question. I do believe there is a woman there that's kind of like the PR person, and they're saying that they haven't seen it in their tenure. You know how that goes, bro. If you got a woman saying, I've been there in 1 year, I've seen it all, and you're getting constant reports, it comes where you have a whole investigation done. Now, let me tell y'all something, and this is exclusive. If you're having an investigation done, and the investigation is being done internally, people don't feel comfortable with that. I'm going to tell you why. If I want to, let's say I get in a car accident, and I say, hey, I want to bring my photographer to take pictures. I want you to take your car to the guy that fixes my cars. You see what I mean? Like, that don't work like that. Okay? So when you do an internal investigation, I'm calling bullshit. When the external investigation happens, that means y'all just fucked all the way up. Y'all messed all the way up, bro. They had to do an external investigation because they don't trust you. That's what that means. So 2 years ago it happened, and now you saying you don't know nothing. Sick of that, man. Anyways, carry on. I ain't gonna hold too much. Like I said, I'll be on this all day. I'll be talking, but this is my challenge, okay, to anybody, okay, that's playing WoW. If you're a WoW player and you are against this, okay, you pay a monthly subscription. I already bought my Call of Duty, okay? I ain't taking it back. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't taking it back. And now I got it. I might as well play it. Hell, I mean, I got it. I'm not giving them more money. I don't buy the DLC. I don't buy Battle Pass or whatever it's called. I don't do that. Okay? I just play the game. So I bought mine. But for all those that are paying this monthly subscription of WoW, Are you going to stop playing it? I got a buddy, co-worker at my other job, right? I got a buddy who is a lover. Well, no, I got 2, maybe 3. Are all y'all gonna stop? Because I know y'all take strong stances on everything. Are y'all gonna stop? That's the question. Now, I'm not saying you have to. I don't want to even put it out there like I'm telling you, you must stop. If you want to continue playing, you can. You can play and just put up signs like against this and against that. You can do a lot of things to still combat it and play. But the people I'm talking about are strong on their stances. I want to see what you do. All right. So now let's go ahead and move on. Now let's see. I got other images here. Okay. I got to figure out this picture thing. New setup. Okay. So I got to figure how this works. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm getting used to it. Okay, I'm getting used to it. How the camera work? You say, I seen my man Dead Specimen say camera's crisp. Yo, that's how I want it, man. I'm trying to step this up, man. We went from, just a regular old YouTube channel to a full out blown podcast. I got podcast download. You could say, and I got 2 phones here, but you could say Google, and then you could say play NickMoses05 gaming podcast. And guess what? No matter where you at, all these smart devices and all that, they gonna go ahead and see what I'm talking about. Like Google doesn't play, man. They hear everything. But regardless, it will play the podcast. All right, that's nice. That's how far we've come. Okay, so shout out y'all. Cold War, Modern Warfare. Oh man, he bought both of them, y'all. Kudos to him. I got them both too, man. I can't even hate on you. Call of Duty, the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, but let's get to this. This is a funny one. This is one that I found very hilarious, and I want some input on it from you guys because I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about this. I game PC. I more recently started trying to stream on Twitch, so please go follow the Twitch page, y'all, because you already gonna see the new camera in works and me playing Plot of the Druid. It's an indie game that I was testing out for someone. They want me to, promote it a little bit. I'm helping them out. I'm doing what I can. But anyways, off of that, it seems like all those with the fancy GPUs, the 3090s, okay, were playing Amazon's New World game, and all of a sudden you heard a pop, and they turn around and they damn $2,000 damn near graphics card was busted. That is not a joke, folks. That is for real. So people who have been paying $2,000 for these graphics cards have been having them fucked up. Pardon my French, but busted. I mean, completely busted. They busted to the point where they can't use the graphics card. And it's all happening with one game. Amazon's, what is it? I got to pull it up first. I always mess up the game names. Okay. New World. There we go. New World. Now, oh, okay. Hey, man, we should play some modern. Hey, anytime, man. Hey, I'm going to take down your gamer tag. I'm going to come down. I'm going to let you know, man. When I turn it up, I'm like, what's his name? Statham? I'm like Statham on Crank. You know what I mean? That's how I be. I'm just, bam, took a shot, get up, boom, throw the grenade. Oh, running over there, jump, roll, through, all that, snipe, bam. Oh, caught everything. Okay, everything. Let's give myself a couple shots. Give myself a couple shots because I know how I am. Beast. I'm a beast. They call me Beast. So anyways, let's get to the article. Let's read this because this is so hilarious. Amazon's new MMO is killing some high-end PC graphic cards. Amazon Games off-delayed MMO New World launched its closed beta yesterday ahead of its August 31st launch. Shout out. Thousands of players clogged the servers of the historical fantasy game, causing long login queues across all game worlds, but some players got a lot more than what they bargained for. However, as reports came in of high-end, hard-to-find RTX 3090s, they were going dead while playing the game. And Amazon has issued a statement regarding the GPU. So let's just go straight to Amazon. I like to get straight to the damn statement. Update. In a statement sent to Kotaku, am I pronouncing that right? Amazon Games says that while they have received reports of some hardware failure from players, the New World closed beta is safe to play. I'm gonna highlight that. The New World closed beta is safe to play. Yo, if your game busted my shit, it ain't never safe to play. The hell wrong? I had to slap your ass a couple times. Hell no, it ain't safe to play, man. What is wrong with you? You just busted my damn... I play all these games. You telling me I played Cyber Glitch 404 is the nickname. I play that. My graphics card runs fine. And it's glitching to hell. Nothing works. They fucked up everything. But you telling me a game that Amazon, this multi-billion, however much they worth, company is now making games, spent all this money making game, looks beautiful, all these high definition graphics, and guess what? Pow! It breaks. I'm not blaming my hardware. Your game is not safe to play. If it is, you know what you did? You pushed the update out there and then said, oh, we never had any issues. Don't work like that. So let's read it. Hundreds of thousands of people played in the New World closed beta yesterday. With millions of total hours played, we received a few reports of players using high-performance graphics cards experiencing hardware failure when playing New World. New World makes standard DirectX calls as provided by the Windows API. That's normal. We have seen no indication of widespread issues with 3090s, either in beta or during many months of alpha testing. So they said we never seen it, right? My man Joe said broken world. Oh man, Joe, I'm gonna give you one, man. That was good. Caught me off guard. I wasn't trying to look. I'm trying to do my thing. Hey, and look, the high definition show it. The high definition. Hold up, man. Let's pull it. I can't see that. Damn, man, look at that. Now y'all see I be sweating. If it was 30 frames per second on that 720, you don't even get to see all that. Now you get to see how I'm working. I like it. So let's get back. All right, so the New World closed beta is safe to play. In order to further reassure players, we will implement a patch today that caps frames per second on our menu screen. Hold up. We're grateful for the support New World is receiving from players around the world, and we'll keep listening to their feedback throughout the beta and beyond. So let me get this straight. You telling me that you said it's safe to play. In order to further reassure you guys, we will implement a patch today that caps frames per second on our menu screen. It sounds like you fucked up and you had no idea what you was doing and you didn't cap the frames per second. Burnt up these damn, oh my God. Let me take another sip. And look at Joe. Joe, you called it right even before I did. They didn't have any cap on the frames per second, I'm sure. People's graphics card in there burning up. My whole damn system burning. And look what you doing. Talking about, oh, well, it's not our fault, but we'll release a patch just to make you feel better. Hey, no, we're sorry. We know you didn't steal and we kicked your ass down the stairs and locked you up anyway, but hey, 15% off. It don't work like that. It don't. So, I will say this. Guess what EVGA did? They are actually going to replace all the 3090s that have been broken by Amazon's New World. Now we got to talk. This is what I've been waiting for. So they're replacing everybody who had a 3090 that card was broken by Amazon's New World is getting a new one sent directly from EVGA. Now, I'm about to talk. And I'm about to get a little spicy, okay? A little spicy, so roll with me. First of all, EVGA, I don't know, I want to say eVega because it just looks like it should say Vega or eVega, some shit. Come over here. Let me talk to you real quick. I just want you to come over here, man. Right around back. Yeah, we can go around back right over here, okay? So, I want to ask you this. It's everybody looking for graphics cards all over. All over. All over. Like literally, you go everywhere, you can't find a graphics card, cook shops, everything. Can't find them, right? How is it you got enough 3090s laying around to fix everybody that had their shit busted? How? 3090s? Hold up. Are you holding these motherfuckers? Are you holding these graphics cards? Are you really doing that to us? You holding graphics cards? Now I understand there's parts that can fail. Maybe you need some RMAs. I understand. You know, people returning the merchandise, you got to ship a couple out. You got enough to replace all of these. I want to say I'm calling some bullshit on some of these. Not all of it, because I do understand that the shortage is a real thing, okay? But it's a lot deeper, and it's a lot deeper. You know, I understand transportation, trucks could only hold so much. The high demand, you have to do more flights, more planes, more this, lots of money. Factories cost millions of dollars to build. Believe me, I get the whole gist of everything. But if you got these 3090s laying around, right? And you're able to replace all these being broken, not by you, but by an Amazon game, I want to know what's up. I need to know. I want a 3090 right now, and y'all see me on this live stream. So I'm dropping a bomb for myself. And I'm telling y'all mothers right now, okay, I want a 3090. I'm tired of looking for damn graphics cards. I got a 3060, yeah, and I put it on a new system, okay? I'm still running on this 1050 Ti right now. I don't need to switch nothing. I got it on the other system, but I need other components. And you know what? I want another damn graphics card, and I can't find it. I can't get a 3060, 3080. Hell, I can't get a 2080. Hell, I can't get a 1050 Ti anymore. That's how bad it is. But you got a bunch of those laying around. I'm not hearing that shit. I'm not hearing it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all, okay? So anyways, one thing I want to say is, beyond all this, guess what? I'm just going to pull it up on screen because y'all going to think I'm lying. Y'all going to think I'm lying when I say it. After I did all that rant, all that bitching, all that yelling, Jay's 2 cents said 3 days ago, I've now had the following GPU owners express they have had shutdowns and failures with New World. The RX 590s, the 6800s, the 6900 XT, okay, the 3080, the 3090. So once again, the issue definitely is with something in the way the game New World is rendering. This isn't a 3090 exclusive. Period. Period. My man is spot on. As I've been saying from the beginning. Okay? I am an IT technician. A lot of those don't know. You think I just come on here and run my damn mouth? Yes, I actually am a certified IT technician. I've graduated with a computer networking degree. Okay? It's an associate. All right, it ain't a bachelor's. It ain't a bachelor's. But I'm a certified technician, which means I paid my damn money for my tests. So you're going to give me my respect. Okay? Immediately I heard this and I said, I played a lot of games. Okay? I have not heard a game doing this to hardware. There's something up. And if the hardware works with everything else, we got people playing Flight Simulator. That is a, woo, okay? They're playing flight simulators with no issue. But you telling me New World comes on and all of a sudden, hey guys, your hardware shit. Amazon, you've been doing it since you got more and more money. It used to be you called Amazon and you said, hey, I had a problem with my air. And they said, oh, no problem. We'll send you out a new one right now. And you got a new one. You know what's happening now? Amazon's going, oh, what? You said, well, let's do an investigation. We'll get back to an email to you in 48 hours. You know, we'll credit you some gift card money. Yes, your cash is ours. It's going to stay on our site. But hey, you can reorder whatever you want. Just give us a second. 48 hours later, no email. Or we did an investigation. And guess what? The hack that happened, that was you. So Amazon is tripping. And I tell you right now, Amazon, you need to fix the damn game. I hope that patch did fix it. That was 3 days ago. Jay's 2 cents put this up. I hope your patch is working. I'm not playing New World. I'm not even going to start downloading that shit. That shit's not going to touch anything on my system. I promise you. If some motherfucker hack my system and put New World on there, he might as well just drop the virus on my shit. I might as well just say, hey, dog, give me a virus, please. Because I don't need my graphics card fucking up. Please. Please. So anyways, let's move on. I had to get that off. I told you it's going to be a funny day today. Funny day. All right. So moving on, EA Live 2020. Okay. We're going to talk about all the biggest announcements for that. Now, first, before I even start talking EA, let's see if this thing working here. I'm trying to get it together. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I don't usually do this. Okay, I usually do it. Let's see. If I go down one, if I click this, and bam, yo, I am so proud of myself. Hey, Xavier, out. Holla at you, Xavier. I see you said bye, man. You got to do what you do. I'm going to be here. You can come on back. I know what you're doing. You go into the store, man. You got to make the quick runs. I know it's getting late. You got to make dinner, getting kids ready for summer camp and all. I feel you. Do your thug dizzle is what I like to say. I'm going to holla at you later. You going to come back. All right, Andrea dropped it. Let me Andrea! Ah, a couple shots for you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So anyways, the biggest announcements from EA Play Live 2021. All right? Biggest things is, first, Dead Space is getting a next-gen remake. I think this is the biggest deal of all of it. For me, because I love Dead Space. For those who don't know, Dead Space is one of those games where you start playing and oh shit! It's one of those. For real, they never stop scaring you. I actually have played multiple times and I know what's coming and I still jump. The way they were able to take this quiet, kind of dormant place and make it so, man, it's not many games that do that. I give credit to games like Dead Space, BioShock, certain games that can take places and make them feel real. That's what Assassin's Creed, a lot of people love the series for, is that it takes it and puts it in another world. God of War, same thing. I love that. So Dead Space is getting a remake. I would play the trailer, guys, but I'm getting flagged. I'm getting flagged for that. That ain't gonna be no, please don't flag me. I could have recorded it and sped it up and played it fast and all that. I didn't do that. So let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna pull them up on screen. Let's pull it up. I think I got them right here. There we go. So the trailers are here, guys. So if anybody wants to go view the trailer, you can just simply go to The Verge, pull up this article. You can go to YouTube. You can type in Dead Space official teaser. You can see any of these. But I'm not playing them because they're going to flag me. I've been flagged for multiple commercials unless I speed them up. All right? So, next one. Battlefield 2042 is getting a creative mode of sorts. One of the bigger surprises was the reveal of Battlefield Portal, a mode for Battlefield 2042 that's built around user-generated content. The mode will feature all 7 maps from the base 2042 game, along with 6 maps from classic Battlefield titles, which can then be remixed by customizing mode settings along with weapons, soldiers, and other content pulled from multiple era-spanning Battlefield games. Look at those names. Damn. There's even a logic editor, though EA says you won't be able to edit the maps, and user creations can then be uploaded so other users can play them. Portal will launch alongside 2042 October 22nd. Pull me up on big screen. It's time to get serious, y'all. Call of Duty. They on your ass, bro. They on your ass, man. That I heard that and I said I want to play it. They on your ass, Call of Duty. I understand. You got Warzone. People going crazy for Warzone. You got a whole hacking community. You got people in there who play competitive. You got random people who just like to play. Okay? They on your ass. This sounds beautiful. Beautiful. Imagine user-created content. Imagine being able to play Warzone and there was maps that were created by the community that was allowed by Activision themselves. That said, hey, this is a nice creation. We're going to put this in our game. That's amazing. Like the endless rounds of fights you can have will not be the same. It will actually prove who's more skilled in certain things. Like we know long range maps, I'm better now. Short range map, it's not about who remembers the map. We can just go straight to the custom generated content. This is deep. This was nice, man. So I just want to say Call of Duty is really got to step it up the next iteration. This next iteration, you can't do no future soldier shit. Do not run on walls. Do not try to do some advanced gun changes or something like that. I want to see you copy this shit. You need to copy this straight out. Because if you don't copy it, you're going to lose. Okay? Because user communities typically win. They're stronger foundations. So even though you get these little fancy fans, it's, oh my God, Call of Duty, I just got to play it. Blah, 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 blah. You know, those fans are going to go. The hardcore fans are the ones who are playing 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. You see what I mean? In one day. Crazy, man. So that was another thing. So let's skip off that because I don't want to give them too much props. You ain't better than Call of Duty right now. Call of Duty is the king of shooters forever. All right? A beautiful new Apex Legends cinematic. Developer Respawn previously teased the next Apex Legends character, Seer, but now we have a really good look at him thanks to this gorgeous cinematic that has me pinning for an Apex animated movie. And I can read on and on, but you know, trailer drops July 26th, that's tomorrow, yada, yada, yada. Right, and I would say this, for me, that is cool to have a new character. I'm all about new characters in games. I'm not big on Apex. I'm just not big. Never really bought in. Great game, though. But I seen it. I played it at first when it came out, and I just never really bought into it. It's probably why I'm not a big Fortnite game player. I like the more realistic type things. I know you're gonna say Call of Duty, oh, this ain't realistic. You can fucking da da da. Call of Duty is it's pretty close to it. Okay, we know if you have these certain guns that are real guns, and you see people from certain distances, you're shooting them. It's getting spray patterns and things like that. That's close. That's close. Okay, I ain't saying be a damn near replica of real. Knockout City is getting a new season. Now, I played Knockout City, but it's a multiplayer dodgeball game. I played it one match, couldn't get into it. But for those who like Knockout City, new season coming, yada, yada, yada. I'm not big on it. So, Grid Legends. Now, everybody probably remembers Grid. It's a couple games people should remember. And those racing games are very, easy to remember. You got your Need for Speeds, your Gran Turismos, your Midnight Club Dub Editions, your San Francisco Rush, Cruising in USA, Grid is one. I mean, I can go on and on with just all these different Forza. I didn't even say Forza. Let me stop because I'll keep going. But Grid is one of those games that when it came out, it did have a huge following. Okay, it wasn't as big as I think the competition at that time, I believe, was Forza that it was going against. And Forza, we've seen what Forza is. That is a beautiful masterpiece. But Codemasters is now under the EA umbrella, and that is why. The studio's next release looks to merge movie-style storytelling with realistic racing. Grid Legends features a story mode complete with real actors, including sex education star Kuti Gatwa. Okay, I guess so. Sex education star. Hey. To me, you won. You got a sex education star. You already up. And cinematics that were filmed in XR. Nice. Much like The Mandalorian. To tell what looks like a classic sports underdog story, players will also be able to create custom races that mix and match vehicle types, so you can have an open-wheeled race car going up against a truck if you want. The game is slated to launch in 2022. Beautiful. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. You're taking it to the next level. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, why not just go ahead and say, create your own races? That way we can just have a mix. You can race whatever the hell you want to, put whatever type of rules, stipulations in there. It's beautiful. But guess what? That was it. That was the main things of EA Live 2021. Now, you guys know EA has gotten shit so much because they say EA ruins franchises, right? We hear that often. We're going to see with Battlefield. I'm worried. I've never been worried for Call of Duty ever. Ever. I remember people playing Battlefield. It's like, oh, it's so much better than Call of Duty. No, it ain't. Gone. This is one I'm feared. I've seen how many people are on these maps. Custom created content. I hope hackers just mess it up. I hope hackers just come through and fuck that one up. I'm sorry, y'all, but I need Call of Duty to make it. They can't be dying out here. Okay. Bam. All right. So now with that out the way, y'all see my next subject is games giveaway. And I need some opinions on this. And before I even get into it, y'all, I gotta change my image. I can't do that. I gotta do it better. Hold up. No, that was the wrong one. See? I told you. I don't know what I'm doing. I do not know what I'm doing, man. Y'all gotta work with me. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Give myself a couple shots. Now, free games, free games, free games. Everybody likes free games. Well, I'm going to be giving away free games. I am going to set up some stipulations for it. I won't even say giveaway free game. Let's call it just a giveaway. Okay? I have so many games, it is ridiculous. And all these games I've been sitting on for so much, and they're all PC games. There's Steam keys and a couple other, it might be keys for some other, maybe Epic or some others. But I'm sitting on a bunch of keys, guys. And I got to give them away. So, I'm going to let you guys see just a list here. Now, I didn't even get to finish putting up everything on the list. But I'm going to go ahead and put it up. So, as you see here, I was doing release dates and prices and everything. I just got, it's too many games, all right? But look at the names here, all right? I have tons of games that I want to give away. Everything here, I literally want to give away. I don't want to keep any of this, y'all. I'm not a big PC gamer. The games I have already paid for. I play these. None of these I'm going to play. So y'all see I'm still going. All these games I have to give away. and you see, bam. It's a total of 138 because I don't count the first one. So a total of 138 games I have keys for that I need to give away. Now, what I want to say to you guys is, do you guys have any suggestions on how I should give it away? I have some things in mind, but I want to hear you guys. Is it anything that you guys could think that you want me to do? Should I do a raffle? You know, should I just pick names out of damn hat? Should I say, hey, you got to subscribe to my Twitch, Facebook, YouTube? What do you think I should do? Because I know what I want to do, okay? And what I want to do is I actually want to make, you know, certain things to increase activity on the channel. However that may work, okay? Whether it's, hey, if you share out my content this many amount of times, you get this. Or, you know, certain things like that. So you guys don't have to say it right now. If you can't think of it right now in the chat, you guys know where I'm at on Facebook. You can put in the comments of this video. But I want to know that because I've been sitting on these games. And guess what? In a couple weeks, I'm probably going to have a whole nother crap load. So as I'm having these games being sent to me free, I need to give them away because I like to support you guys who have been supporting me. So now let's make this a support circle, okay? Support and get games, support and get games. And that's what I figure. So, you know, many of you have supported the channel for, oh my God. And you guys know how we do. I've done giveaways before. I've done other things. I think at the beginning of my new intro now, it's the whole, you see my $25 gift card giveaway. I had a $50 gift card giveaway. I think I gave away $100. My next one at 5,000 is going to be $200 an Apple iPad. I'm just really trying to step it up, okay, with the giveaways because you guys are watching the content. It's you guys just keeping it alive, MoFam. So I got to give back some way. And these giveaways, they help build the channel and get us to where we need to be so we can be on top. So again, I'm going to pull up that list of games. If you guys can think of any of these games that you want, please just message me on Facebook and I will have something I could think of, okay, that maybe I could do or you could help me. We could talk about it and that we could do and include in giveaways because there's so many games that everybody should be able to get one. That's the good thing. It's so many games I'm giving away. Everybody should be able to get one. So it's not a thing of somebody will be left out, okay? Everybody will be able to get a game. Some of the prices on these were legendary editions and all this. You know, I don't get into the whole, you know, oh, that's $100 pack. That's $100. I don't even care about that because I'm giving it all away. It could be worth $500. I don't give a shit. I'm giving it away. All right. So I'm going to put all the prices and everything. I'm also going to post this on YouTube as a post. I'm going to post it on Facebook as well. And I'm going to post it on Instagram, TikTok, and one more. It's one I'm forgetting. Those are the platforms that I'm majorly on. Okay. I'm going to post it on each one of those to let people know. Okay. I am doing a giveaway. This is what I need to be done. So when I say free games, it's pretty much free. I'm not charging any price for it. I don't want any money for it. A lot of these games, some of them are brand new. Some of them are classics. I seen Yakuza 3 in there. Yakuza Kiwami 2. Yakuza 3 Remastered, excuse me. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Worms Rumble. Legends Pack. There's a Warhammer 40K one. There's, you know, just so much in there, man. Just so much. And I need to give it away. So if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, or there's something that caught your eye here, and you say, hey, Nick, what I got to do, man? I'm trying to help out the MoFam. You know, let me know. Message me, Facebook, comment here, whatever you got to do. We'll pick it up from there, right? So see, told you I wasn't going to waste too much time with that. That was just games I'm giving away, and I'm seriously trying to push it to give it away. I want to give away all 138 games. I do not want to have a game by the end of it. So there you go. Now, let's move on. I would like to move on to Netflix. And the reason I want to move on to Netflix is because Netflix is taking this gaming thing to a whole new level, y'all. God damn, y'all. They taking it to a whole new level, y'all. It's crazy. They don't even care about their movies no more. Forget securing movie licenses, y'all. I don't care about production studios, y'all. I care about the games. Drop one from Netflix. I like where your passion lies. Now, I don't think you're going to last, but that's just me. I'm also a hater at times. Okay, so that was definitely hate in my blood. I felt it as I was saying it. I felt hate in my blood. So I'm sorry about that, Netflix. That's just the way I feel. Okay. So Netflix, which by the way, man, I'm not gonna lie, the camera, it looks crisp. I'm looking at it my damn self over here, and I'm like, wow, it looks so much better. Yeah, we keeping this set up. No more going back to that crap. Okay, this is legendary. All right, we look like damn, we in a real studio. I do got real studio, but anyways, so I want to pull this up, and we're gonna talk about a couple things. Netflix jumping into mobile. That's the first thing we're going to jump into, so let's just get right through it. Netflix revealed that its initial efforts in gaming will be focused on mobile games and that the games will be included with users' Netflix subscriptions. The company announced as part of its second quarter earnings report on Tuesday. The news comes just days after the company said it hired former EA and Oculus exec Mike Verdu to head up its gaming work. Nice one. I can't be mad at y'all. So, looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, you can tell. You can definitely tell the 1080-60. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that. But here's exactly what Netflix said about gaming. We're also in the early stages of further expanding into games, building on our earlier efforts around interactivity, Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. And for those who don't know, I've actually watched Black Mirror. It was very interesting. I sat down with the family. We got choices. And while you're watching the movie, you had certain choices that you can select. Now, it didn't really feel like, a game per se. I kind of felt like I was doing a Goosebumps book. You guys ever did those Goosebumps Choose Your Own Adventure books? It's that. I'm not even gonna say it's similar. It is that. You're choosing your adventure, okay? But it's nice in a movie sense, because if you had like AAA movies that had multiple endings, do you know how much replay value your movie would have? Do you know how many people would say the movie is best to be watched following these choices? I think someone needs to look into that. It will cost a lot of money and production costs, because you're going to have to be doing a lot more film than 2 hours. So that's just me. Hold up, Beladen, why are you so... Yo, I'm tiny, man. You want me big, man? You want me big, man? I can turn myself big, man. I think I'm used to this now. I think I'm used to it. Hold up. Let's see. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm tiny only when we pull up the stuff on screen, okay? When I usually go back to this, man, I'm back at it. I'm back at it, my man. I'm back at it. But shout out to you, man. Let me go ahead. Since you dropped by, I gave you a couple shotgun shots in a Mario. I usually don't do that. I usually don't give the shotgun shots in a Mario. I usually just do the shots. You know what I mean? So I hooked you up. Now, and our Stranger Things games. We view gaming as another new content category for us, similar to our expansion into original films, animation, and unscripted TV. Games will be included in members' Netflix subscription at no additional cost, similar to films and series. Initially, we will be primarily focused on games for mobile devices. We're excited as ever about our movies and TV series offering, and we expect a long runway of increasing investment and growth across all of our existing content categories. But since we are nearly a decade into our push into original programming, we think the time is right to learn more, about how our members value games. Nice. Okay. So Netflix said they're jumping into mobile, right? Which makes sense, because a lot of people watch Netflix on mobile devices. Even though it's in tons of homes, a lot of people like to watch it on the go. As I like to say, I'm a road trip type guy, an airplane type guy. I love to travel. So anytime I travel, I do carry Nintendo Switches with me. I have my phone. My phone is always, I'm able to connect to a game or play something, be active and engaged. It's a crazy, crazy time now. Everybody has to be engaged in something, including myself. I'm victim to that. So having Netflix add games, if there's a certain game that I obviously go to the Play Store and try to buy, it would be a problem. It'll be a serious problem, man, if I find out that the game in Netflix and I already got it. Couple slaps. Now, let's shout out Nintendo Switch, favorite console. I'm going to give a shout out to you, man. I ain't going to lie. And thank you for switching over to Twitch. See, I like to Twitch. You know what? I'm going to start telling people, just go to Twitch. You ain't even got to worry. I'm going to be streaming much more on Twitch anyway, so it's all good. I've already started that. So good. I'm going to do something later tonight on Twitch. Okay, that's just the way it's gonna be. And comments, anybody do YouTube comments, I'm gonna be looking at those because I need to catch up on those. But there are still no details of what types of games will actually be available through Netflix. Recently extended its TV deal with Shonda Rhimes to include feature films and gaming content. There's also no word on how games will be delivered to Netflix subscribers. The company has acknowledged in the past that it competes with games for time and attention, with co-CEO Reed Hastings writing that we compete with and lose to Fortnite more than HBO. That is deep, dog. That, you know what?
Can you dig it?
I had to do it. I had to do it, man. That was deep. Now imagine, you know what I'm saying, the NBA saying, hey, we're losing our fan base to people watching Fortnite. You see what I mean? It's just something that's so not together. Okay? So that's, wow. You know what I mean? I agree with him, though. I totally agree. Like, we don't know, like, why that would happen. But if it happens, you got to address it. And they addressed it by coming out with games. So Greg Peters discussed the company's interest in games in April as part of his first quarter earnings. And the company has already dipped its toes into gaming with experience like Black Mirror, Bandersnatch, and Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Y'all remember that. So Netflix definitely has stepped into the mobile realm. Okay. And just so you know, for soundboards, man, I don't think a lot of people know. I'll show it to you. You know, people know. Stream Deck. Okay. I got a lot of sounds. I use voice mods. I got all types of crap, man. I can't even tell you how much stuff I got. I probably don't even know half the stuff I be paying for. I'm gonna be honest. But I got a Stream Deck because I got too many sounds, too many actions, too many things. I could swap screens too, but I find it a lot easier to just, I got the mouse here. I could swap the screens with the mouse. But no, Stream Deck, man, voice mod, you name it. I have tons of Elgato products, man. Elgato green screen, Elgato microphone, Elgato lights, Elgato Stream Deck. I was gonna get an Elgato face cam, to be honest, but the camera I got is good. So, but that's how much I love Elgato. I'm just one of those fanboys that's buying overpriced shit, like a lot of iPhone users. Ba-doom-doom. Okay. So, one thing I want to also talk about is Netflix did something, though, that I believe is gonna help. They did one thing, and I think they got it right. Netflix video game service is saying all the right things. We don't have to think about ads. We don't have to think about in-game purchases or other monetization. That is one thing that plagues the mobile market, is ads running in your games, making in-game purchases to catch up with everyone, or being able to have some type of content that you can monetize. Without having all those, you actually, I believe, separate yourself in a way. Because now, let's say, hey, you got a choice between playing Angry Birds, the Netflix version, or Angry Birds on Google Play Store. But let's say, hey, you play Angry Birds on Google Play Store. It's all these in-app purchases you got to make. It's all this, and that. But you go over to Netflix and some of the things, you don't have everything, but some of those things are locked already. It's something you need to think about, okay? As part of the company's latest earning report, Netflix CEO Reed Hastings and Chief Product Officer Greg Peters jumped on an investor phone call to talk about loads of things related to the future of the company. While discussing one of those things, their impending detour into video games, things got pretty interesting, okay? And believe me, I'm not going into all this. I just like to jump to it. We know fans of these stories, core IP, is they want to go deeper. Interactive can provide an in-depth world to explore. We also feel our subscription model yields some opportunity to support some game experiences that are underserved by the dominant monetization models. So not only are they jumping into games, they are trying to do it right. They don't want to do it like everybody else is doing it. They want to provide a new experience. I am proud of you, Netflix. That was very big of you. We don't have to think about ads. We don't have to think about in-game purchases or other monetization. We don't have to think about title purchase. We can just laser focus on creating the most entertaining game experiences that we can. We're finding that a lot of game developers are really into that idea and focus and just putting their energy into great gameplay without worrying about those other considerations they've had to trade off instead of just making compelling games. Yo, Netflix, you get a bomb, Netflix. You get a bomb. You talking that shit. Talk to me nice, Netflix. Woo! You are talking what I like to talk about. So let's talk deeper. I will tell you, as being part of media, E3 2021, okay? My man Joe was there asking questions too. I had my man Joe right beside me. You know what I'm saying? Side right there. Bow. Joe was right there. Okay, we got to ask questions, and he is witness to some of the things we heard. Okay, some of the things we heard was some of these people did not even want to add in-game purchases or ads or things like that because they do believe it takes away from the game. These are actual developers who are saying that. I've even seen some of the PR people say that. They really want to stray away from that. So a lot of them charge flat fees for their title. They rather say, hey, I have my game for $14.99. So therefore, I get the money up front versus, hey, let me give my game for free, but now you're not going to be able to do these things until you start handing me some money. Because then, why make it for free? A lot of people, that's a mixed thing. In this day and age, the models of monetization and ads and everything are working for these companies. They're making these companies profitable. So that's why they're in place. I understand given like Fortnite, for instance. Go right now, download Fortnite free. You know why? Because they make millions of dollars a day off of skins, off of people wanting to upgrade to be at level 100 before everyone else. Okay, you got Fortnite crew. All right, they got multifaceted things to get money out of you. A whole nother game of Save the World, which you need stuff for there. There's characters you gotta buy. Like, they've come up with a model that they know works and they continue it. And now kids love the game, so you're not stopping Fortnite from making millions. They're offering it free. I'm gonna put a bigger picture for you. They're not even in the damn app store right now. They're not even in the app store. And they killing. And they fighting in court to say, hey, put our shit on the app store. Apple, you can't take all the revenue. We know. Okay? And then, in court, it got a little dirty. Apple's like, hey, why you ain't do that with Owens or why you ain't do that with, They both doing a little dirt. But I will say that they got the money now to fight it. You seen Epic Games blow, and now people are talking about, hey, they have the I'm not sure what it's called because you got Steam, but Epic has their own like game installer. Okay, and a lot of people have complained about it in the past. I hear people saying it's actually decent now. I remember people trashed it. You don't got this. You don't got leaderboards. You don't got friends list. I can't see this. I don't got recommended titles. I don't got, and they getting a lot of that. They getting a lot. So we gotta go ahead and give Netflix their props on this. That's all I'm gonna say. Netflix, I'm sorry. I am one that was kind of like a hater of you for the longest. And it's because I'm one that I have the internet, and I know on the internet, if anything's possible, as Kevin Garnett said when he won his championship, anything's possible. Anything's possible on the internet. So if I need to make something possible, I try to make it possible. Okay, and y'all understand the lingo. Okay, see, I've been doing this podcast thing too long. I don't be telling. Okay, I don't be telling. I keep it real. Hey, I make things possible, and y'all know what I mean by make it possible. Okay, and watch somebody. I ain't gonna say. So, anyways, we ain't finished. Netflix streaming rivals like Prime Video and HBO's Max, Warner Media focus on consolidation and studio acquisitions. Netflix is instead prioritizing its own service and investment in games over snapping up any available studio IP. It's a refreshing shift away from buying distressed movie studios or long-forgotten catalogs, but will it work? So, that's letting you know that they went ahead and said, yo, we can go ahead and lock down, because they're fighting for that. It's like you said, HBO Max, Warner Media. Okay, like, oh, Disney wants to, Disney's like, we got our collection, y'all can just go. Okay, but you have all these other platforms trying to lock it down. Now, we all know what's going to happen. This is all going to just fall on some of these companies, and some of these companies are going to tank. They are. It's just not, it's too much content for us. All right, it's too much. We can't, nobody's paying a Netflix subscription, a Hulu subscription, Amazon Prime subscription, HBO Max subscription. Shall I go on? Okay, and all of these offer TVs and movies, but guess what? You probably got some of those TV shows or movies 2 or 3 times because they can. So that's all I'm saying. Anything's possible, as they say. So shout out Netflix. I do hope they reinnovate the wheel. give us something different where you got your games and I say, hey, I'd rather play the Netflix version of Angry Birds. And we've done that many times where us retro gamers come years later, 20 years later, you know what? I like this version of the game. I hate when it was updated, or I hate when it was remastered. Netflix could do that right now. They could literally be like, hey, our game is better than any other place. That's what I like to hear about Netflix. So shout out Netflix. Anyways, let's go ahead on to the next. Oh, we get into the chips, y'all. We get into the chips. I told y'all I was gonna be close. I'm trying to run through it pretty quick. As y'all see, I'm moving quick, man. This is quicker than I normally move. Okay, let's talk about Steam Deck. Yes, I love. Hold up. We changing the picture. Yes, we are. We got to do Steam Deck some justice. Okay, we got to do Steam Deck some justice. Now, let's talk. I want to pull, you know what? I ain't even going to pull it up yet. I'm going to let y'all wait a second. So, remember last week, and on TikTok, I was putting up my Switch rant. My bad for ranting like that. Y'all know a lot of people was like, damn, you was going in. Nintendo, my bad. I got a little emotional. I still mess with you, though. Okay? I was just in my feelings. All right, but I put up my rant, and next I'm going to be putting up on TikTok, Instagram, all that, my Switch OLED versus Steam Deck. That's been a big talk all over. People are actually debating which one should they get. Now, this poll has been asked on multiple places, but one I want to talk about is what you guys should know, GSM Arena, GameArena.com, I believe. No, GSMArena.com. They used to be something else, though. So, let's go ahead and pull it up and take a look. As you see, Valve stole Nintendo's thunder, and they definitely did. And the way they stole it is everybody was shitting on Nintendo for their specs. They brought specs. That was pretty much it. Look at this. 51.2% said Steam Deck. Nintendo! That's it. You done, Nintendo. Whoa, you're done. You're done. It's been said. More than half the people have voted on here. Now, look at the votes, guys. 3,702, 1,450. This ain't no 10 people. This ain't 20 people. This ain't 30. You got a good representation right here. I do believe this. I believe this is accurate. You know how many people on my TikTok, that's what I get in the comments. I'd rather get a Steam Deck. It's what's happening. Steam Deck stole the show from you, Nintendo. So, Nintendo, not only did you fuck everything up on E3 by not mentioning anything with the system, I actually think it would have been better for you to come out with this system during E3. And you would have had more time to let people just sink in and everything. And then would have let Steam Deck come along. And they might have separated it. Maybe. But being that it was just so close, and they're being released close together, it's only right. We say which one. It's some people going to get both, okay? Some people not. So Valve Steam Deck won by 51.21%. That's 3,702 votes. Nintendo Switch OLED, 20.14% with 1,456 votes. None of that. A PC console at home is the only way to play. 16.61% of people said that. That's 1,201 votes. And I'm going to say that's pretty damn strong. Like PC gamers, y'all are some, you can't break no PC gamer. I'll tell you that much. Neither. I use my phone to play on the go. That's 8.34%, 603 votes. And I don't play games was 3.69%, 267 votes. To me, why are you even commenting? You don't play games. You're not the person to even ask. But anyway, total votes, 7,229. So, I want to ask you guys here. Let's paint this scenario. If you did not have a Nintendo Switch, and you had a choice between getting a Nintendo Switch for the first time, or you can get a Steam Deck, which one do you get? Which one? I'm going to tell you, that's a toughie. Me, myself, I'm not going to front. I'm going to get the Switch OLED. And I know people are going to say, why, Nick? Why are you going to get that? I said I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Being that I have one, I am going to be getting a Steam Deck. But nonetheless, I'm telling you, in this scenario, I don't have one. I do not want to get a Steam Deck. The reason I want that Switch OLED is because I think the mod chip's gonna work in it. Drop a bomb for me. I want mod chips in my system. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to mod a Steam OS. I don't know. I don't know what people are gonna do with that. It might be a dud. Okay? Nintendo ain't dropping a dud. Because it sells out. And yeah, we call this a dud because we own Nintendo Switches. If you didn't own a Nintendo Switch, you would be calling this the bomb. So, now, let's go ahead and read some of the comments there. I like Joe. Anything is free. Oh, okay. Nah, I think he was talking about the last subject there. Steam Deck all the way. My man, Dead Specimen. Dead Specimen, man. You know what I'm going to say to you? Give you a boo. Dead Specimen. I'm sick of it. No, I'm joking, man. Dead Specimen. We go way back like Ajax, Flapjacks, Crack Sacks, Backpacks, Knapsacks, all that. Okay, I did say Crack Sacks. That's 80s. And Dead Specimen, he's an old man. Okay, I think back in 80. How old was he? Just let me know later. Let me know later. But he says Steam Deck all the way. Now, certain things, I'll go ahead and paint the picture for you. And Andrea, I think so too. Okay. All right. I'm with you. I'm with y'all. A lot of people are going to say Steam Deck for multiple reasons. I think one, you guys just seen I put up a screen with 138 games. Steam keys. Those games can be played on your Steam Deck, right? So that's one thing. So you have a huge collection, back catalog, that you can play on your Steam Deck. That's wonderful. All right. Still being able to have access to leaderboards and other things like that within the Steam integration is wonderful. I mean, I'm giving you tons of pluses. Let's talk about, you can swap out certain things. I heard people saying you can swap out the SSD. Okay. I've heard people saying like, there's certain things that they're going to allow you to be able to change. You have multiple models. You got, you can get a 512 gigabyte. You know what I mean? And Valve has also said that every game they ran on it so far had no issue. So the whole AAA, which we did hear some AAA games would not work from the beginning. I'm not sure if that was directly from Valve or not, or who it was from. Okay, I don't know that. But somebody said that some AAA games could not run on Steam Deck. And it was out there. And that was made the fuss like, oh, well, what's the point of getting this? I can't run, Destiny 2, Apex, new Overwatch is going to come out. I can't play these top-notch games. Why do I want it? Now, I will say this to you guys. You are on point with a lot of that. The specs, the system. Oh my goodness. It is destroying the Switch OLED. But will it run a mod chip? Will it run a mod chip? Because if the Switch OLED, which I got the possibility because I know what's going to be in it, it's going to be a Mariko. I know that. Maybe Nintendo was dumb and didn't patch it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I will get a chip and put it on, and voila. I got a brand new OLED Nintendo Switch modified with a mod chip. There's some folks I know right now. There's some modders out there sitting there rubbing their hands together, the Birdman style. Like, Ooh, boy, we about to get us some good money now. The Switch OLED? Oh, man, we about to make a killing. You know how many people bought them things that sold out? Oh, yeah, we making a killing. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. So that's reasons for the Steam Deck. I give you that. But this is what I got to say. Besides the mod chip. Okay? Besides the mod chip. I'm telling you guys, I don't know. And this is one y'all might go back on me on. I might be wrong on this one. But I don't think that Steam catalog is going to put a drop in the bucket to Nintendo's catalog. That's just me. I don't think it's going to put a drop in the bucket to Nintendo's catalog. Nintendo's catalog stretches, and I'm talking about the Switch, just the Switch, the store right now too. It's not touching it. You do get access to older games, but I'm going to be honest, that Nintendo Switch OLED for games is going to win in the games category. So are you a person that's more into it for, specific first-party titles? Or are you into it for the long run? Or are you just representing Steam? For me, I'm sorry. I can name tons of games. Man, with Doom Eternal, let's say that. We know how Doom ran on the Switch. I don't know how they got that game to run so damn good on Nintendo Switch. I'm not talking about Eternal because I haven't played Eternal on the Switch. But I played the original Doom on the Switch, okay? That played great. It looked beautiful. I didn't have slowdown. What the hell did y'all do? Because you play Zelda and I'm seeing slowdown. I got to sit here and overclock my shit to not see it. And then you telling me, oh, we're not going to beef up anything. We're going to give you the same shit. That's where we fell off, Nintendo. That's where we fell out. And that's where you lost a lot of people. So let's go ahead and pull up some more. We're going to talk more about Steam Deck. Steam Deck is where it's at right now. Valve says it hasn't found a game that Steam Deck can't handle. Talk your shit, Valve.
Can you dig it?
Talk your shit. Talk it. Talk your shit. Valve Steam Deck is a powerful piece of hardware based on specs released. According to Valve, it's powerful enough to play everything the company has tested on it at 30 frames per second or more. Damn, they dropped it, dog. That's crazy. They letting you know, hey, everything we ran works on 30 frames per second or more. Woo, Steam Deck, they coming with it, man. They trying to make sure they stump the OLED into the damn ground. They trying, okay? Now, also, that was a big push that people were complaining about. It's not going to run everything. Valve said everything we threw at it worked. Now what you got to say? Well, I got to say, did the system die in a half hour? Because you only got 2 to 8 hour battery life. Okay? Yeah, but we're going to skip that. We're going to skip that. Maybe they'll have an extra battery pack. They'll charge some more. You know how that go. But your battery life, you need to work on. Other than that, all the other stuff's great. Announced on July 15th, the Steam Deck is Valve's Switch-like portable PC that will allow people to play most of their Steam library anywhere. It can also be connected to a TV or a monitor to be used as a more console-like device or a more traditional PC. That's dope. That actually added a new element. I don't even know why I didn't include that. You're right. Now that we see that and having all that available, you probably can do certain things with Steam Deck. Hell, I might be using the Steam Deck as a new Stream Deck. Hello? You know what I mean? Like, for real. I don't see why not. It connects to the PC. It has buttons. You can be able to set those buttons as actions. It's possible. It's possible, okay? But it says it comes in 3 flavors and starts at $400 with the middle of the pack version that includes faster storage going for $530 and a high-end version of the device with more storage and anti-glare glass selling for $650. And it's planned to release December 2021. And I believe the Switch OLED is October. I'm not sure that date. Y'all got it right. I think it's October 28th. Something like that. Not too far from Halloween, though, right? So, I see Dead Specimen is definitely like, hey, I'm going to tell you, Nick, when you get on the phone, by the time I finish talking with you, Nick, you're going to be wanting the Steam Deck. Okay? I still say, even with this, Nintendo still got a better first. I ain't gonna say that first party lineup is sick, man. It's sick. It's sick. Smash Brothers, Mario titles, and I'm not talking about just the regular Mario title. We can go to Mario Kart, Mario Golf, Mario 10, where you want to go. Zelda. We seeing Skyward Sword now. Okay, these I can go on. Yeah, I want me to go on, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's tough. It's a tough decision. But a lot of people, not just a lot of people, I mean, the thing here says 51.21% said they want Steam Deck. More than half the people said they want Steam Deck. Damn, yo, Nintendo, you losing this battle, bro. Just based off of the votes alone, you're losing the battle. You're not going to be the bigger system, because I always found out the more people have the system in their hands, the more likely they are to say they love it. So people are going to say they love the Steam Deck more than Nintendo Switch OLED. It's just going to happen. And then they're going to shit on your system because it's not the same specs. It's so far beneath the specs. You're like talking 2018, not even 2018, 2015 specs. Okay, if PlayStation came out with a system right now, they would trash your shit. They would trash it. I'm telling you, the Vita, we could take the Vita right now. What's the Vita specs? You see what I'm saying? Like Switch, I understand that you guys have, you have set your system up, and I'm trying to look for the word, but, You know, you guys have set up in a way to where it works well with what you have. Okay, probably works better than other people could have done it, but it's still lacking in some departments. So that's what I got to say to that. All right. So I have one more thing to talk about Steam, because Steam Deck had so much going on that I want to make sure I get all this. The Steam Deck has an optional built-in FPS limiter for better battery life. Why y'all doing this? Stop! Stop, Steam, stop! You won! You won! Stop! You won! Damn, if this was built in with Amazon's New World, it'll be a bunch of 3090s still working. We need more FPS limiters. Okay, because New World said, hell, your frame rate can go to 1000. Burn your damn graphics card, they don't care. So when Valve and IGN revealed last Thursday that the new Steam Deck handheld would target 30 hertz gameplay, not everyone was impressed with that low bar. But Valve's Pierre-Luc Graffres, I'm not sure to pronounce it, I always give it a shot though, has taken to Twitter to clarify his original comment and reveal a new feature of the portable console. First, he says 30 frames per second is more of a minimum bar than anything else. So he says when you're hearing 30 frames per second, just know we're just letting you know the games are going to run at 30 frames per second. So they're going to run at 30 frames per second. You don't have to worry about, oh, it's running at 15. It's going to run at 30 frames per second. So the 30 FPS target refers to the floor of what we consider playable in our performance testing. Games we've tested and shown have consistently met and exceeded that bar so far. There will also be optional built-in FPS limiter to fine-tune performance versus battery life. Yo, my man just addressed the battery life issue in a gist. That was nice. He was like, yo, I know y'all gonna complain about the battery life, so guess what? We got a limiter for that. We got an app for that. You know what I'm saying? That was, oh my gosh. The 30 frames per second target refers to the floor of what we consider playable in our performance testing. That's the floor. He's saying, yo, that's our floor. That's our rock bottom. Nintendo don't say no shit like that. You'll be at 15 frames per second. Nintendo, la da 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 da. That's what they do. Because they got the money. But their systems are selling out like crazy. So, man, it's just been crazy, man. Like, what? How could it fail? Like, I want to know, how can this system fail? So I just want to get that off. Some new Steam Deck news, different things. They've tested games. Everything's working, man. You can't find a problem with the damn system now. It's like, come on, something needs to fail. And also, it says you can do a swap on the SSD. That was also on The Verge. You can read that article. I'm not going to go through it because it goes in depth, and there's actually like a whole YouTube video from IGN First. You can go to IGN First YouTube page to take a look at that video, but it explains how Valve Steam Deck technically lets you swap the SSD. Okay, so that's nice to know. You can swap the SSD. Like that's a big thing for a portable console. Just knowing like, hey, we're letting you know you're going to be able to swap components right out the bat. Now, they didn't say it, but I believe that's been from a hardware deep dive. Okay, done by someone on IGN First. Not sure. Okay, so bam. Anyways, on to the next one. And this falls perfect into what we're going to talk about. Because we did all this talking about the Steam Deck. We did all this damn talking about the Steam Deck, y'all. We did all this talking. And guess what? Guess what? Nintendo Switch sitting on the sideline crying. Let me ask y'all something. Why is the Nintendo Switch so popular? I want to ask that. Why is it such a popular console? We've had this answer a couple times in different ways, but everybody seems to have a different answer. What is the overall reason the Nintendo Switch is a popular console? I could say, why is it selling good? We know why it's selling good. It could be just marketing. But that don't mean it's popular. So for instance, kids playing their Nintendo Switch, you know, and they're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These kids playing Nintendo Switch are not hitting the forums up reviewing all the stuff about the Nintendo Switch. They're not the kids reviewing all the games. They're not the people who's doing all the talking. It's people like you and I, okay? They're the ones enjoying it. So with people like you and I are talking, what is the main reason? And I want to see here. Andrea, first party titles, you know what? That's a good one. I gotta go ahead. You know, I was gonna do a bomb. I'm gonna give a couple shots. I dropped a bomb, but I didn't want to do it yet. So first party titles, brand and character Okay, now I'm gonna give you a bomb. That was too good. Okay. Oh, Joe with the haymaker! Haymaker! Hacking, baby! That's I love hacking. You know how I am. I love the hacking system. But no, those are all serious. Like first party titles, Mario. You say Mario, I don't care what it is. Just slap Mario on something. There's kids who just get their fancies off by playing Mario. So I can understand why Switch is so popular when it comes to first party titles. Not only Mario, if we want to talk about Mike Tyson's Punch Out, do you know how many characters in the game Punch Out could be utilized? There was Ball Bull, Soda Pop Pinsky, was it Piston Honda? There was Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man. These are characters that are iconic in one game. There's multiple games like that. What is it? Kid Icarus. You got oh my goodness. Don't start talking about Mario and Zelda and Metroid, and these first party titles are literally classics and they will live on forever. So that's a good one. Second one is brand and character recognition. That's what I mean by kids just get their fancies off on Mario. Hey, I want Mario clothes. I want Mario shoes. I want Mario bedding. I want Mario posters. I want a Mario TV. And that's also revenue for Nintendo outside of games. So that could also aid the Switch in being popular because you just say, hey, this is Nintendo. All their products I love. It's kind of the fanboyism that I take with Call of Duty. So I understand it, okay? Then the next one is hacking. That is a beautiful one because I can tell you, I didn't purchase a system until I knew they could be hacked. And if they weren't hacked right now, I probably wouldn't have a Nintendo Switch. That's the God's honest truth. I probably wouldn't have one. I made my first purchase the moment I heard SXOS was going to come out. Some people I've heard people say they've heard about Atmosphere coming out first. And then other than SXOS, I heard about SXOS. Okay, so when I heard about SXOS, I immediately reached out to Team Executor. Okay, and y'all should have seen how they gave me the most bullet. They was like, oh, sorry, at this time we don't need. I understand that, no hard feelings, because we got a great relationship now. Okay, but I asked to beta test it, things like that. Couldn't get around to beta testing. I did purchase the SX Pro. I was part of that first group, I believe, that first wave that came through. So came through. I got mine, I used it, and I've been addicted ever since. I've been playing the games. Now I can actually see Switch games and how promising they are. There's so many good Switch titles. Okay, now, nonetheless, Xbox is about to stomp them in a bit when they release all their games this year. Like, Xbox is stomping everybody. But first-party titles, you're not stopping Mario. You're not. You're just not. Kirby, you're not stopping Kirby. Okay, Yoshi can come by anytime he wants. I understand that. I feel you guys, and that's a good one. So, now, Animal Crossing on the go. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Animal Crossing, I'm gonna give you a shot for that one, man. I'm gonna give you a shot because Animal Crossing, no lie, has probably sold some consoles. And I agree, Andrea, 120%. They should do more with Kid Icarus. That is like, it was a favorite game of mine playing with Nintendo. I love the whole story behind it. The Cupid figure is very interesting. Games like God of War use certain type of, not God of War, excuse me, Bayonetta uses certain type of like angelic characters with those angel wings and things like that. And I love the character design for that. So, bam, I had to say that. Yes, they definitely messed up on Project Zora. Control was awful. Same, but not Joe. Team Executor. Okay, so now, Team Executor. They come out, drop the video, they drop it like it's hot, okay? Everybody's getting SX Pros. Guess what? I have my Nintendo Switch, and I wish I damn near want to go back to the video. On the video, I remember opening up my Nintendo Switch right there in the video. Like, I was letting people know, like, yo, look, I bought it brand new right now. Like, subscribe, you know what I mean? I was like, for real, just letting people know, like, I am so serious about this that I am going to continue putting up Switch content. I've been putting up Switch content. By the way, when I get off, guys, just so you know, I am going, you know what? I don't know if I should save it. I'm going to save it. I got a video already uploaded that I will be posting, and I'll have it set for noon. I'll have it premiere. So that way I don't have to touch anything. It'll premiere at noon tomorrow. We'll share it out. But a good video. I'm now going to be doing more of those Nintendo Switch homebrew videos. Bam. Okay. Got that out the way. So, great reasons of why it's popular. What I don't understand is people are fucking raping the Nintendo Switch right now. All because of OLED. But it's sold out, as usual. Right? So, if people are raping it so bad, why is it you don't hear many people even saying good things about it? I don't hear people. The only thing I heard good, and I say this, the only thing I've heard good is people say, if I don't own a Nintendo Switch, this is the best thing smoking. I will agree with that. Because if you don't own a Nintendo Switch, you don't have a dock. Okay? So, which means that's not a worry. If you don't need an extra dock. You're not worried about how many ports is on it. You're not worried about any of that stuff. You don't have one. So you're getting the big screen. You're getting the great kickstand. And when you look at your kickstand, I bring one of those old Nintendo Switches over it. Man, look. Look at this, man. It's a little dirty on the back. Don't mind. Look at this little flimsy shit. Look at that. It closed automatic. I can't even look at that. You drop that, it's broke. Okay? It's simple. You drop that, it's broke. Weak ass kickstand. They got a better kickstand, better audio, but they miss Bluetooth. They miss 4K. They miss upgrading the system. They miss so much. And it's still popular. But I agree. I think those three are probably the top answers. I can't really think of nothing else of why it's popular other than those three. I think those are the best ways. So now, let's go ahead and... Oh, clone mod chip issues. Oh, my God. I'm so glad this was brought up. Let me see if I got a picture for this. Oh, my goodness. So let me go ahead and I'm going to swap the chat. Y'all see the original over there? That's the clone. Let me swap the chat over here. So that way I ain't got y'all blocked so y'all can see it, okay? Now, I wanted to speak about this because this has been brought to my attention. My man G.I. Joe hit me up. He said, yo, have you heard about these clones? I want to know, have y'all heard about this? And let me know. And we're going to talk. I'm going to wind up taking calls and we're going to talk more in depth about it. But it seems like, to me, that people have been bragging about these clones for the longest, right? They've been bragging. When I say bragging, people's talking about, oh my goodness, why would I wait on an SX core when I can get clones? I don't care about SX cores anymore. They were made like shit. They broke the system. They so-and-so this. It's a crappy piece of shit. So-and-so. And next thing you know, we got the clones coming along. And people were like, oh, the clones are so much better. And, I'm glad to get a clone and not have all the, built-in stuff. And it's just locking me out of this. Blah, 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 blah. Lo and behold, what do we have? I hear that clones are breaking some systems. Talk to me nice. What do we got going on? Are the clones breaking some of these systems? Now, I want to reference a couple things first. Okay, I'm going to reference a couple things. I remember when I was part of the beta testing group. I have an SX core installation video that was taken down by YouTube. If you guys would like to see it, you can message me at any time. I have it on, stored. I can just go ahead and send it to you. Okay, you can see how an SX core installation looks. I actually go through it. I remember being in that group. I remember the issues people were having. And sometimes when things don't go well, I've seen people blame the chip. I've seen that. So, I'm always up in the air. Now, there is defects. So it's hard to be able to tell. And it's not like people, as soon as they get their chip, they bust out the digital multimeter and they're like, okay, the chip's good. I got to check all my points. A lot of people don't do that. They bust it out. It's brand new. It's in the shrink wrap. It's ready to go. They slap it in there, solder it up, cut it on. And most people, it works. Some people had it not working, and some people, it may have been the soldering. That's the issue. So I want to ask for you guys this. Can anybody vouch and give me any story of how these chips really are messing up these systems, or how are they better, or what's the difference? Because all I see here is one section that's being marked as different. Everything else looks identical. So if that one part is making it better, how? I don't see how. That's just me. Okay, it's just me. But I want to know if these clones fucking up people's systems. Because if they are, then we need to know about this. We need to know people saying, hey, I've done 100 soldering jobs. I got 2 clones I just put in systems, and guess what? Both of the systems are paperweights. Then I would know that clone is a piece of shit. I'm not messing with clones. Okay. So I want to go ahead. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can pull up my, you know, me. I'm always all over the place, so excuse me. Let's go ahead and pull up Skype. Okay, I want to pull up Skype. And I know it's going to have to open up. So once it opens up, I'm going to see if I can take a call, man. We need to talk about this. Okay, and we're going to talk about that. I'll get to some of the other things, but I really want to talk about these clone mod chips. All right, so let me go ahead and get it. There we go.
We're going to talk about that. I'll get to some of the other things.
NickMoses05 podcast. Who do I have on the line?
Hello?
Joe, can you hear me? Oh, I know what it is, Joe. Hold up, Joe. You're going to hear me a little bit delayed. Just work with me. I'm going to change the sound. That's what happens when you get the new setup, man. You know what I mean? I got all types of new
You there?
stuff. You know, I know. I hear you, Joe. You right there. Here we come. We coming to the microphone in a second. Bow, it's loading up. I did this last time. You got to load up the Logitech software, man. There's something with these headsets. I don't know what Logitech. What are you doing, Logitech? Come on. I got to run your software to get it working. Now you hear me fine, I'm sure, Joe.
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up? What's going on, Nick?
Man, nothing much, Joe. Glad you called in. You know, the Logitech software is one of those things where I got to open the software for the microphone to work. And, you know, just extra shit on my computer. But nonetheless,
Can you put the microphone closer to your mouth, please? Sorry.
Let's
That's possible.
See. So, is that... Hold on. Let's try this. Joe, is that a little better? Is that a little better? Is that a little better? Because on my thing, it sounds like I'm yelling on my thing.
Well, yeah, it's much better now. I can hear.
Okay. Might have been something else. I know I'd be all over the place, like I said. So, Joe, you the one that told me about this, Joe. You told me, you said, hey, Nick, I heard these clone chips. They ain't all that. They breaking the system. So what's going on, Joe? Talk to me.
My friend Eric Lehman, he's in the chat right now. He's the one, I've been talking to him on and off, doing a lot of hacking with him and with my friend Robert with the V1 and V2. I'm not going to mention the person that installed the chip because the person that installed the chip is very good at what he does.
Okay.
You know him personally. I know him personally. You probably know who I'm talking about, that young fellow over there. He put the chip in and it totally fried the system.
Damn. So,
and this guy who installs the chips, he uses all professional equipment. He has the micro soldering, the videos. He sent me numerous videos of him installing chips.
Mm-hmm.
He had no problems with the SX chips. He had a couple of bad chips, and that was about it. But I never heard of a bad chip actually frying the system. He got bad original SXOS chips, never fried the system. It just didn't work. The bad clones are frying the system and turning into a paperweight.
Damn, man. This is like... So by fry the system, I'm taking it that he actually removed the mod chip at that point and the system still did not power on.
Yes, that's correct.
Damn, man. Now...
You know what I think? I think that sabotaged what Team Executor did.
Oh, I think you might be taking that specimen spot, Joe. Talk to me.
Here's the deal. Team Executor makes great products and I'll always represent them. Back in the day, before I knew you, I bought and I think it was a Team Executor for the Light-On drive, that probe. It wasn't official. I didn't know that. Then I compared the one they had on their website because I just bought it out of the blue from China. Yeah. That thing was a piece of shit. It never worked. It took me and my friend 30 tries to rip the Light-On drive key. If it's not Team Executor official branded, it's going to be crap.
Talk to him. And Joe, I will say I will vouch on that. Let me second that because I had an experience where I had Cool Runner chips. And I was installing Cool Runner chips on Xbox 360s, working great. The moment they stopped making the chips, of course, there was only clones on the market. I got a clone, hooked it up. It did not work. I did have to make adjustments to the chip itself, and then it would work. So I do agree with you. It's made differently. Okay, so and I heard it was a useless accelerator. And you know what? I totally believe what he's saying. But so Joe, has he tried other systems? Is this just a one system thing that we find? Because I know it's hard to make yourself install another clone knowing that it just fried a system. But
Yeah,
has there been
this
other clones that worked fine, or what's the story with that?
I saw another post on the Nintendo Switch homebrew and modding group, the one where I'm the moderator in,
Okay.
and someone posted that I think it was a clone chip too, that it worked in his system, but then the system died and it wouldn't turn on. Then he took the clone chip out of the system, put it in another system, and it fried that system too. I would stay away from these things. These things are crap. I don't blame Team Executor for putting copy protection in their chip. It's their invention, no matter what, if it's stolen code or not. I don't give a shit about, because I can't make these chips. That's the deal. You want good products, you have to go for the good products. If anybody's looking for a Switch, get a V1 unpatched. Here's the deal. It's the same price. Yep. You can look on Facebook or on eBay, because no matter what, if let's say you buy the mod chip, it's going to be $180. That's how much I saw them for. Plus, if you bought a Switch, which is another $180, that's over $300. You can buy a version 1 Switch. Just keep looking, keep patient. You can find them, especially when these OLEDs come out. You're going to see more V1 unpatched out there in the wild on Facebook. Just buy that. PM them, say, can I have the key? And if they ask you, why do you need the serial key? Tell them that you're buying this for your child and it causes fires. They don't know.
Hey, you know what? They don't know. I'm with you on that. They have no idea. So if you're like, hey, I heard certain versions catch on fire, they're like, oh, okay, well, here's the serial number. That was smart, Joe. I might have to take that one too. I'm with you on that. That was smart. So now the person that was installing this shit, like you said, I knew who it was before you even said it. I felt it because, we spoke to the man many times. Okay.
Yes.
We now see multiple issues of these clone chips not working. Do you think this actually puts Team Executor in a better position to maybe do something, to maybe say, hey, you know what? The clones are actually not working. Not to say that they'll just make, SX cores again, but to say, hey, maybe they'll step out the dark because they've been in the dark for a little bit.
I don't think they're going to touch the chips anymore for the Switch, even if the DRM is removed from it, like how the key activates the chip and so on and so forth. I think they're in such hot water, they're just going to say the hell with it, and they're not going to touch it anymore unless they come out with a new name, unless it's XXOSKX. Unless they come out with a different name, I think they'll do it. But under Team Executor branding, they're not going to do it.
No, I'm with you, Joe. I don't think they'll probably do it under Team Executor branding. I think they probably will. They may speak on it because they're ones that, as far as I know, when they're like ready for the I told you so. They love saying I told you so. They're like, look, guys, I told you so. You guys thinking we just, we cloned this chip and we can do this. And I'm glad you put that out there, the disclaimer. So for anyone looking to say, hey, I want to get my system modded, but I don't have an SX core. Should I use a clone? Now, is there anything that we know about these clones that could prevent it, or do we know anything about what could be causing the systems to die within the chip?
I have no idea. It probably has to do with them manufacturing the chip. You know what I think it is, Nick? I think they said, oh, you know what? We can squeak by using lower quality material. That's what I think it is. Here's the deal. If you're going to clone somebody's product, use the same exact materials or better, or make it better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it has, I think it has to do with the voltage. I don't know anything about these chips. I've never installed them. I've never seen one in real life. That's the only thing that I could think of. It's putting out too much voltage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't have an FPS limiter like the Steam Deck. So, Joe, let me ask you, Amazon's New World, now that I brought that up, with Amazon specifically and New World, it's been said that this game is breaking graphics cards. First, let me ask, Joe, have you heard of any game, breaking graphics cards? And you're a PC gamer. So in the history of PC games, have you ever had that happen?
A big hell to the no. Not even CyberGlitch 404 could break a game. What the hell are they doing?
Yo, I don't know what, and it's just so crazy that it broke, and now it's multiple reports of other graphics cards. So let me ask this next, Joe. Have you played Amazon New World, or do you know anybody that has played it?
I have never played it before. I saw a couple of screenshots of it. The game looks pretty cool. I will never play it in my entire life.
Joe, we in the same boat. I'm never playing it again. Once I heard this, I was like, yo, I am not risking my system for a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know what? My system back in 2016 cost me $2,000. You know, it's still, you know, right now to build that system would probably be out maybe like $1,500 because the graphics cards are hard to get. If that was GTA 6, I wouldn't even fucking touch it. Wouldn't even touch it. If it has a chance of blowing up the house or blowing up the computer, I'm not going to even touch it. That's not putting the FPS counter in there is what caused the problem, because it's kind of saying, well, the graphics card can run at, or maybe can run at, let's say, 80%. And it's saying, okay, run at 85%.
Yeah.
You need that FPS counter in there. It's very important to have it. It's like, what? Who the fuck built this? Was it, was it part of the Cyberpunk squadron that built this? Seriously.
Yo, it may have been, man, because this one was like, I've heard of a lot of things. I've never heard of that. And then what's worse, so I'm going to ask this, Joe, now. They had 3090s on standby, and everybody's going to get a free 3090 who had their GPU break. Do you think, what's going on with this GPU crisis? Are they withholding? Is this capitalism at its finest? Is it really a shortage and maybe they're just storing these for RMAs? What do you think's going on?
I believe you. There is a shortage on them. I don't think they're holding the chips ransom. I think it's going to be like, okay, we can get you a 3090 when the 400 series comes out. I think it's going to be such a long delay for these poor bastards to get their graphics cards fixed. I mean, that's got to be horrible, you know. I think they're $1,500 to 3090s. I could be wrong. They might be more than that.
Damn.
And can you imagine that? Downloading a demo, something official, not cracked. Some poor person download an official game and it blows up their computer. And you don't know. Maybe this caused other damage too. Maybe it broke a power supply, broke a motherboard. You don't know.
Yo, and you know what? What's so funny? We've seen the Resident Evil Village where they remove DRM. It works better. Like
I beat that whole game. That game was awesome.
Nice.
I played that on the GTX 1080. That game was solid. Absolute solid. I said to myself, if I play this originally, it'd probably run at 3 frames per second.
Yo, and look, Andrew, they will send you a used Chinese mining farm beat to death. 3090s. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be beat to death. You know what I mean? And they'll barely be hanging in there. But no, I heard Resident Evil Village, just looking at the, the different trailers, seeing gameplay of it, the main protagonist in it, that big tall
beautiful
lady.
Graphics.
Oh my gosh, it looks great. So definitely, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna go ahead and have to play Resident Evil Village because, I looked at it and I said it looks beautiful. I got to give it a try. Now, let me ask Joe, did you play the Capcom version or the Fit Girl version? Which one did you play?
Oh, of course, I played the Fit Girl version, the cracked version.
Yeah, I'll probably play the Fit Girl version. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I
definitely
had to ask that because the other version they was talking about some stutters. Every time you killed a zombie, it stuttered. Did you happen to see any stuttering issues?
No, my cracked copy ran smooth as butter.
What are we coming to?
I didn't get any glitches or anything else. I even played the cracked copy of the last game I played was Cyberpunk. No, obviously that game has glitches, but as of it did have stuttering, but not as bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I can't believe that. Can you imagine that, paying $80 or $60 for a game and getting the cracked version that's free better?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then what makes it worse, for instance, Nintendo with the Joy-Con drift, we're getting these random people who are just like, oh, I fixed it. And what do you have to say, Nintendo? And Nintendo just goes, they don't say anything. It's kind of the same thing with all these companies. Amazon is saying,
I was talking to people that did that fix and it fixed their Joy-Con.
See what I mean? This is crazy. And now we got Amazon sitting here saying, hey, it's not our game, but we're going to release a patch to limit FPS in the menu. And I'm like, come on, dude. Why don't you just say, I fucked up. We're sorry, guys. And we're going to have to pay for your 3090s. And we should be reimbursing EVGA.
Definitely going to say that. Yeah, that's what they should do. I mean, you know, the EVG, you know, that's very nice of them to do that. You know, hey, you know, this shitty game broke your graphics card. We're going to replace it for you. Amazon should step the fuck up and either donate to them or pay for them. Yeah. They have enough money. That little, you know, whatever that guy's name is, sitting up home, playing, doing whatever he's doing. He has enough money to pay for them. Because here's the deal. In reality, it probably broke, I want to say maybe 800 cards. That's probably, I don't know anybody who has a 3090.
I don't either.
I'd say 800 users that probably broke their cards. Oh, wait a minute. The older cards, too, it broke. I remember you read that list.
Yeah, and it was some older cards, too. You got some RX 5090s in there. There were some 6800 XTs, the 3080 Ti. You know, so I'm like, God damn, like, so now it's almost like certain. Me and you both, we worked on certain things, especially, you know, with the Nintendo Switch. A lot of things we do involves troubleshooting. So we go, okay, your system doesn't power on. Do you have auto RCM loaded? Do you have this loaded? We start asking questions. The moment I read this, it says all these people have their graphics card broken by playing one game. I automatically said, why not look at the game?
Yeah, here's the deal. The beta testers play this game. You think they'd say to themselves, oh, wait a minute, I have a 3090 card in my computer. I just broke my computer. I'm sure somebody that was beta testing this game before it got released to the beta testers, you know, the actual game developers, I'm sure it broke someone's computer, and they said, fuck it. I don't care. I don't get paid enough anymore.
Yo, that's so what it seems like, man. And now, Joe, last, because we got a little bit of time before I let you go, I'm going to ask about Activision Blizzard. They are catching hell over the internet, man. I'm talking about full out hell for these different sexual, harassment. They got all types of allegations against them. They got names in the report, top executives. Okay, we seen in 2010 that video. She's like, "Can we have some women that don't look like they stepped out of Victoria's Secret catalog?" And he like says right back, like, "What fucking catalog do you want them out of? Shit, I mean, as long as they got fucking rack and an ass, they're good." So, what do you think is gonna happen with this? Do you think they're gonna really be hurt? Do you think it's gonna hurt any of their game franchises, or what do you think is gonna be the end result for Activision Blizzard?
For Activision, they'll probably make the characters more naughty looking, because here's the deal: mostly men play the games. It's not being sexist or anything, but that's who play the games.
That's true.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, a man going up to, you know, Bath and Body Works and say, "Hey, how come you don't have any men's fragrance?" Because they appeal to women. That's what it is. And here's the deal. The guys want to see that in the game because when the Resident Evil got cracked, they came out with nude patches. Like, you know, it's kind of, you know, that's how it is. People have their own different flavors of stuff. You know?
You talking
and
to
I don't blame Activision for doing that because that's their selling tactic. That's what they do. You know, it's whether it's right or wrong, that's just, you know, how they do it. It's kind of like with the movies, too. Like, you watch movies now, it's mostly, you know, sex in it, and that's what it is. There's no more real story. Like, I love horror movies, and that's all they have in it now. It's like, I don't want to watch that. No. I want to watch a horror movie.
You're right.
You know, that's...
I'm saying you killed it with that, and I will say there's a game out right now, a animated series out, and I'm not sure, but the main protagonist in the game is a guy, okay? And now he's been turned, as they say, sexy. And all they're putting all over is, oh my God, he's super hot in the animated. You know, the animation, oh, this guy is so smoking. And the first thing that came to mind is kind of what you said, Joe. It's like, what if that was a woman? And we gave her, you know, triple D, and her booty extending as long as the back of a bumper on a car. Like, we would not be hearing how hot and how sexy she is. We would be hearing, this is inappropriate, this is wrong, we should not be doing it. So I do feel you on the double standard, and I think for men, we've reached this time where, you know, we got a lot of women empowerment, and some things can be taken wrong, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, what's horrible about this is turning into cancel culture, like you said before, because then here's the deal, the artists, you know, lose their creativity. Oh, I think I need to make it look like this or do this.
No,
and you lose that.
And one thing I would say as far as the cancel culture, Joe, I've been strong on this. the cancel culture to me does not affect top executives. It only affects the little people. Like the top execs go on to get other jobs. They're still rich. They're paying for their lawyers. It's all the developers and the people, the mailroom guy, the security guard. These are the people who lose out on the cutbacks.
Definitely.
So that's my stance on it. So Joe, my man, as always, you killed it today. Any last words you got to say before you're out?
Like and subscribe to NickMoses05. Also, come on the Facebook. We do a lot of cool videos and a lot of cool news articles on there. I definitely do a lot of hacking and video tutorial guides. Unfortunately, we can't post stuff on YouTube because Nintendo's watching. Hello, Nintendo. Go to hell.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you for that. They needed that. And by the way, Joe, you're mentioned in my next video, man. So I just mentioned you. So I'm just letting you know. But anyways, Joe.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. So I'm going to holler at you later, my dude.
All right. You have a great night, buddy.
Later. NickMoses05 podcast. Guys, I want to prepare you for who's coming on the line because this guy has been a conspiracy theory king. Okay? He has not only predicted some things. One thing he has predicted is the death of SXOS. Okay? And I don't want to say death. They might be alive. Okay? But the moment he said it ain't coming out, it didn't come out. My man, Dead Specimen on the line. Dead Specimen, how you doing today, man?
Well, to start off with conspiracy theories, you sure you're talking to Joe Farinelli and not Joe Biden? How much you were saying, here's the deal? Jesus Christ.
Yo, I'm giving you a bomb for that one, man. That was nice, man. That was nice, man. That was fire. That was fire right there. I gotta give it up. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna start saying, hey, Dead Specimen, here's the deal. Okay, we got these clones out here, okay, and we got people talking about these clones are frying systems. So I want to start there. Dead Specimen, do you believe this first? And second, is it like, did you kind of expect it?
It's sabotage! Now, I kind of was joking. But I'm not, and I kind of have a little bit of backup on this. I have a little bit of backup on
this.
Talk
to me!
So, y'all remember Therese Cabela's? That should be a familiar name. He makes, alright? Great guy. Very good. Might be able to screen share this. I might not bother.
Nice. If you can, I'm going to put you on screen right now. I'm going to put you on screen.
Let me, let's see.
So go ahead. Take time.
I don't know how to spell this motherfucker's name, so I'm just going to go to Aesthetics' page because he has it in his liked.
Nice.
Alright, let's find this.
Shout out to Aesthetics too. Let me give you a bomb, Aesthetics. Because I see you out there, Aesthetics. Okay, I see you out there. I see your website, everything. I see you.
Where the hell is this? Come on, man. Yeah. Oh, now I'm being all Joe Biden. Come on, man.
Yo, you literally said a Joe Biden right there. That was, come on, man. But here's the deal. You're going to pull it up. Yo, I'm saying that from now on, man. It's over with. My man, Joe, G.I. Joe, I'm still in that, man. Just so you know, I got to take it that.
I mean, I might find it, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I can't fucking find it. Why can't I find it? All right. Well, look, I'll just say it out loud, and if I can actually find the tweet, I will.
There we go.
I'll mention this.
That works.
So, what Therese Cabela said. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, so somebody at Therese Cabela's on Twitter and says, at his Twitter at, how does it feel when your software is propagated by Chinese clones? And it links to a GBA temp article basically showing that the clones use spacecraft.
Yep.
Therese Cabela says, I don't feel anything because that's not what happened. There are no clones. Of what did happen, Team Executor decided to stop making SX and started to sell Spacecraft NX pre-installed.
That Specimen talking to So I take it you definitely could see that, and I'm with you. I can see that. That makes a little bit sense. So what you're saying is it was a sabotage from the beginning.
Perhaps. Now, I'm going to share. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to actually see this. I should be sharing right now, though.
Yep, you pulling it up. We got you.
All right. Here's that tweet right there. I'm not bullshitting.
There are no clones. What did happen? TX decided to stop making SX and start. Yo, man, this is crazy. Come on, man. And this was the. Oh, God, man. That specimen, man. You look, I can't even be. You ain't far-fetched no more, man. Yeah, it used to be you was conspiracy theory. You trying to bust out facts.
And here's why. Here's why. So we look at this here.
Yeah.
No fucking clone is this perfect. How the fuck do you clone something? It's perfect. It's missing this one stupid thing here that apparently only existed on the beta mod chips. Once they got released proper, that thing didn't exist right there. That was taken off on the official one. It's the exact fucking same. And look, okay, let's say, okay, that they did remove it. Okay, what's the point of removing that? What does that do for them? It doesn't do anything to them for removing it. So it's the same chip. This one even here, this one here specifically that Static has, now you can't see it and I can't really zoom in on it. Actually, wait, can I zoom in on it? Nah, I can't. Or is it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it ain't really.
All right, you look at this clone, this specific clone that Aesthetic had, and I say specific because there's different fucking ones now. I don't know if you saw that. I'll bring that up in
I
a
did.
moment.
Yep, multiple clones. I did see.
You can actually very faintly see SXT on the clone. You can also see. Might be able to see. I don't know the. I don't know the bit rate's good. You can also see how there's a white mark on it. What they probably did was they took their custom GD32s with the SXT on it, and then they just tried to sandpaper it off because they already had them available.
Yo, and you know what? So let's talk. Now we spicy. This is what I wanted. So you've mentioned multiple times about connections between, hey, you know, I remember True Blue, I think was one of them, or the PS3 jailbreak. And then you were mentioning the different websites and how, you know, there'll be links to the other Team Executor websites, or there'll be this. So what I'm getting from you, just to make clear, is you think this is Team Executor's attempt to resell the chip under another name.
I don't see why they wouldn't do that. I can even tell you that Alchemy was talking to me over and over again about how they had like fucking warehouses full of these things.
I believe.
And they've got people in locations in which they can sell these safely. You know, fucking Wanning can sell this shit safely if he wants to. He's in China. He's at no risk. So why would, you know, he's got this, you know, possibly millions of dollars of stock of these chips. Why would he not try to get rid of it?
So now with that, where do you think they possibly did some self-sabotage at? Where do you think of something that would cause it to break? And do you think it varies? Like, hey, if I install it on a version 1, maybe it wouldn't, or a version 2. What do you think as far as frying? I love your conspiracy. So if you were in that seat and you wanted to just fuck everything up, how would you do it?
Well, so here's what's interesting. I think because these are clones, and to be quite frank, I think the people involved with this kind of stuff would love to kind of be like only buy Team Executor official. I wouldn't be too terribly shocked if they're only propagating this. And maybe the actual SX cores did actually have a significant failure rate, and they're only trying to push these as faulty to make them look better. Now, in the real world, that's probably what happened. I think that's actually what happened. But of course, I gotta take it a fucking step further. So
let's do it.
So here's another scenario that I think could be true. Let's go back. It's, you know, one of my very, very old, very, very overdone conspiracy theories, and go back to Gateway.
Nice.
We have proof. We have proof that Gateway had literally put code into their software to brick consoles if a clone was detected, if their software was being used on clone hardware.
We going there. Let's go.
I can't see why they wouldn't take it a step further and say, fuck it, let's sell software and hardware that's going to brick a system. We've already done it before. They've already sold bricking, they've already put bricking code into their software. They did it with SXOS 2.
Yeah.
What stops them from doing it with this? How are they doing it? I don't know. And how come there's some chips that, they work only on the V2, some that work on the V1 and V2 if you're lucky, some that don't work at all, and some that brick your fucking console? Why are there 4 versions? I don't know. My initial scenario, I actually DM'd Statics about this, or I might have put like a reply. I don't know. Yeah. I'm actually questioning whether or not all of these different models are even coming from the same group. I know that I talked to Alchemy a while back, and he had mentioned something about there being multiple mod chip manufacturers or like clone manufacturers. I think what he meant by that was the difference between a straight up clone and like an open source mod chip. I think that's more what he was going for.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be shocked if there was, a clone manufacturer that was just outright trying to scam people, thinking the ones that didn't have any software on it that you couldn't flash to, and the clones that were bricking systems. Maybe HW Fly is like the head honcho kind of clone, like the big boy clone manufacturer that did the one for the V2s. Yeah. Maybe HW Fly did the ones for the I just totally lost my train of thought. But what does interest me though is that if you look at this clone on here, it doesn't say HW Fly. It looks exactly like an original one.
It does.
Why would they get rid of the HW Fly logo? What's the point of that? Maybe they only did it in like their promo images or their first batch to really show off like, hey, this isn't an actual SX core. We made this. But I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if there were multiple manufacturers doing it. Hell, I wouldn't even be shocked if some schematic got posted into some Chinese, underground forum, and just everyone in China is making clones of this now.
No, I'm totally with you.
I also want to bring something up real quick. How Stetics mentions that he can't flash this. And I see some people in the chat saying also, you can't flash it with the SX bootloader, and you can't flash it. And I'm gonna use this term because no one said this, but I'm gonna use this term. Okay. You can't flash it with vanilla spacecraft. Who's to say they didn't make a custom version and you need to flash that? Someone needs to run the GD exploit on this clone and dump the whatever spacecraft they have on this, and then see if they can reflash it. Because I don't know. Statics is kind of he kind of doesn't really, bode well to questions. So I'm not really going to mention this to him. But if any of y'all know someone who would be willing to buy one of these clones, solder them up to whatever, and try to run the GD exploit that was used to make spacecraft in the first place, and see if you can reflash another clone with I can only presume is a custom spacecraft, go right the fuck ahead, because being able to reflash these with something, honestly, who cares if it's spacecraft? Yeah. But if we can get some sense of security with these clones, and that if you fuck it up somehow, you can reflash it like the original chip. Yeah, that'd be good.
No, that would be good. And that was one thing I said from the beginning, looking at the clone, looking at the original. And that is the only thing different. And I'm with you. I remember, and I specified earlier, when I had the Cool Runner clones, literally, there were certain capacitors and things that were on the clone that was not on the original. And I believe in order to get it to work, I had to remove one of them. So it's different. You can look at them, and there is different locate. Things are just a little bit different. This is damn near identical.
And I also, a lot of people are bringing up the cheaper components thing. This thing is a board of fucking resistors and capacitors. I don't really think there's room to go cheap out. And it's kind of funny when people talk about using cheaper components when the original component, the original main chip on the SX core is a GD32, which in of itself is a clone of the STM32, which is where that original exploit was from. So I don't really see the argument there on cheaper components. What the fuck can you cheap out on this? Okay, I don't know, maybe you use a shittier plastic for the FPGA connectors and the high-res connector for the NAND. Maybe you I don't know. I guess are there really voltage regular? I don't know what these chips are or what these components are. I'm not really into that, but if there is some voltage regulators on it. I guess they could have cheaped down on it, but I don't really know. I mean, that shit's so cheap that I don't think there is the difference between cheaper and not cheap. I think it's just, what company do you get it from? It's so.
Nah, that's you right. You killing it, man. Hold up. Vikings Nation! Vikings Nation, we dropping bomb shots. You getting Marios, you getting all that. You getting all that. That's what I'm talking about. We gonna mess around and you gonna be on video game debates talking with me. Okay? I gotta see why you donated the 10. You love me that much? Thank you, Viking. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is MoFam. This is us. It's all family. Dead Specimen over here ranting. So I gotta say, you know what happened when you was ranting too, so you can go ahead and keep. But I'm with you on that. Everything that you said, literally, I am with. I always thought, we seen the pictures when the chip first came out, and you remember those warehouse pictures, okay? It was fucking stacks of chips. Stacks, and the box is not that big.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at a pallet full of those, you're talking, man, I don't know how many hundreds, and that's one pallet. So I'm with you. They could have a warehouse full of them, and they could just be sitting there. How do you sell them? Well, if you have branding on there, the first thing you're gonna have to do is remove branding. Okay, so there you go. It could be possible. You're right. Maybe they sandpaper. Maybe they remove branding. You know what I mean? We don't want to be caught up in that. So let's just remove branding. But the two manufacturers. Now, could this be a case? Could this be a case of two manufacturers were just making the clone chips? One of the manufacturers just didn't get it as good, and the other one got it better. Could it just be that?
That's kind of what I was saying earlier about, you have these basically different models of clones now with the ones that work on all the switches and the ones that only work on the Marcos and all that. I guess the easiest thing is just to point out, like this one right here again that Statex is showing. It doesn't say HW Fly on it. I guess maybe someone went, okay, this looks ugly, we're gonna remove it, or if we really want to make a clone, let's not put, oh, by the way, this is a clone on it when we did put so much work into making it not look like a clone. That's always possible, I guess, but it just seems unnecessary when they already had a thing in production and they're just trying, honestly, they're probably just trying to sell these off. They don't have, I know I shit talk TX all the time, but I have a feeling there are people in there who truly do have a drive for this, and it's not just about the money. I feel like these clone people, again, assuming they're not actually TX, if we want to go with that, I don't think they probably have the same drive. So
no, I'm with you. So I'm gonna throw one more since you've been on smoking. Andrea just brought this up. So Andrea, shout out to you. What about the XX Lite clones? Why don't we see XX Lite clones flying all over the place?
No one cares, I guess. I don't know. Again, I think I'm wondering if TX has like internal. You know what? Here's what I think it is. If I had to take a very, very wild guess, is that I'm wondering if the SX Lights didn't sell very well because of the difficulty, and Nintendo fans are so used to ease of installs. Not saying that the SX Core is easy to install necessarily, but honestly, I probably could do an SX Core if I really wanted to. And I know somebody who would fucking laugh their ass off at me saying that sentence, but I've looked at it. I maybe could do it. SX Lite, fuck no. I'd probably break it trying to take the Switch apart in the first place. But beyond that, I can't even. I even looked at the manual for this thing. I can't figure out where the hell you're supposed to put that NAND cable at.
You know what? That is. I'm glad you said that, because part of the beta testing, I had an SX Lite to test and an SX Core. I first tried the SX Lite, and the light just wouldn't go green. So I knew I fucked something up. But you're right with the cable there. It's just these certain points are so small. I then said, you know what? I wrote in the group. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, forget it. I'm just going to remove the damn shit, and I'm just going to leave that one as is. I'll come back to it later. I wind up doing the core right after. Remind you, I didn't have any, an Andon Star to zoom in, and I didn't have any magnifying glass. I was going into shit with the bare naked eye, which is the worst thing you could possibly do. Okay? Just so everybody knows. I then did the SX core, and I had a magnifier, and I got the video. That was the first attempt. I got it. So I'm with you on that. I think you could do it with an SX core because it is the points are right there. The chip lays perfectly. It's kind of already locked in place when you put it in there. You just kind of got to solder it in there. So
I mean, and I haven't done it, so I mean, I might be completely wrong on this, but if you you can't. I mean, unless you melt the fucking cable, you just got to kind of pre-tin it. Even if you have shitty, devices, if you can get solder on there, you just plop it down on the CPU, give it a couple taps, and you can get it right on there.
Yep.
And the big worry is if you leave it on there too long, it'll burn out the caps.
Yeah.
So just give it a couple really quick taps. Once you see the solder melt, take it off. Even if it connected fine, it connected fine.
Yeah.
And those anchor points are fucking thick. You don't have to worry about those at all.
Yeah. You would never have to. You're right. They're super thick. I've seen people like damn near rip it off and they're still there. So. No, you're right. They're super thick, man. They're super thick. So, no, I think you could do it. Whoever's laughing, man, I'm sure you didn't had your best job. We all didn't had our fuck-ups, Dead Specimen, okay? I didn't definitely put down, I remember, never forget, was modding this Xbox 360 of mine, and I took out the audio-video cables, just set them on the top of the TV or something, and one of them fell into my Xbox and hit a certain point. Pooh! All I've seen was the life go out of my Xbox.
Where the fuck is that 360 you're supposed to send me? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, and you know what? I still haven't found it. I'm almost certain that somebody got me. You know what I'm saying? I was there. We were talking. I was looking at everywhere and still have not seen it. So Dead Specimen, that is me the moment I find it, because I know nobody's walking off with an Xbox 360 with the mod chip right there, and they don't take the mod chip, but they take the Xbox. I don't see that happening. Okay, I just don't. So it's in there somewhere. Just give me time. Now, my man, Dead Specimen, any last words you got to say before you're out?
Can I simp the Steam Deck for a minute?
Yes, please do. Please do.
Look, all right? I'd sell my fucking Switch for a Steam Deck, honestly.
Woo!
Oh my god, it looks awesome. I can't, you basically touched on everything. It's got, my whole Steam library, and I know you mentioned about the whole Nintendo having the better library. That comes down to personal preference.
It does.
Do you want Mario or do you want Half-Life?
I agree.
And I really don't see anything wrong with it. I will say one thing, though. Why SteamOS? What the? SteamOS is still a thing? I thought they killed that in 2015.
It's still a thing, man. That's my only worry, man. If I would know that, hey, you know what? We've decided that we're gonna take these things and we're gonna run, a different type of a different version of Windows 10, maybe a mobile type or NT or something else, just Windows. Then I would feel okay, well, we're gonna really get something good here. SteamOS, which failed terribly last time. So, are we gonna have integration working? Are we gonna have our leaderboards?
Well, so you gotta. Here's my big problem, right? I can already think of I don't think Easy Anti-Cheat is ported to Linux, so you're not playing. For anybody who cares, it's Friday the 13th, the game. You're not playing that. Let's see. I don't think Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't think unless they have a Linux version. I'll check real quick. Yeah. I don't think you have the Rockstar launcher for that, and so.
Which?
Yeah, it says right here, it requires Windows. So you're not playing Grand Theft Auto 5. You're missing Grand Theft Auto 5. That's a pretty fucking important game that you're missing off of this because you're running Linux.
That's true. That's a huge title. Huge.
I can list up. I don't even. Halo. Okay, Halo's weird. I don't know. Do they have a Linux version of that? They don't. I know though. I think you can run the game. You can't play online, but you can run the game without the anti-cheat on. So I think that might work. It just won't work in the way people would want it to. Obviously, none of your VR games are going to work. Games like here, Phasmophobia, because you're running on Linux and you don't have the Cortana API, you're not going to be able to you're not going to talk to the ghosts.
Yeah.
A lot of my library isn't going to work properly on this thing if I were to buy it. And so, there's some like Half-Life that's gonna run fine. Gary's model runs fine.
Yeah, that'll run fine.
Doom I think will run fine. Even if you got to use Proton, that should run fine. Counter-Strike,
you're right.
Call of Duty, all that.
A lot of those games are gonna run fine. I don't think it's gonna be any issue with those. The way they're talking about it, man, they're almost certain. And the specs will make you just jizz. Okay,
Seriously.
The specs are like, I seen those specs and I go, yo, I gotta get a Steam Deck. Like, this is everything you asked for.
That I almost forgot about that you can upgrade the damn thing. You can put a new. I don't think it's the right length, but if I really, really, really wanted to, I could fucking rip my SSD out of my computer and throw that bitch in the Steam Deck. 2 terabyte Steam Deck. Like, dude, I don't. This thing's insane, It is. I'm gonna bitch about SteamOS all day because just why? I honestly would rather they raise the price $50 and give us a Windows license on it or whatever. And I know what they probably have going on is they probably have a special version of SteamOS.
I think so.
That I think you can even see from the pictures. Actually, here I can throw this over to my other screen real quick just to show.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can do Windows, Steam. All right, you should be able to see my Steam now. Although I think it's going a bit apeshit, but
there we go.
We just go over to the Steam Deck page, and you can actually see right here. You see, they got like a battery icon. They got a Wi-Fi icon.
I see what you mean.
This is clearly custom built.
It is.
So the question now becomes either number one or whatever. Could they have done this with Windows? Could they have done some weird thing in which, obviously they could have made the boot logo a Steam logo because every OEM manufacturer does that. But could they have done some like wallpaper engine? You can do a setting on it to where it loads basically as soon as your computer turns on and you don't notice your actual wallpaper.
Yep.
Could they have done something like that to kind of mask Windows itself? And number two, if this thing does well, is this going to convince people to finally, is this going to convince Rockstar to finally make a Linux client for the Rockstar launcher? Is it going to finally convince Epic Games to make easy anti-cheat work on that?
Yeah, you talking, man. And that's, a lot of that yet to be seen, but I'm with you. And the people have spoken, 51.21%. So that's more than half the people have said Steam Deck, hands down, not even close. Okay, like not even close. And you got 20% who say the Switch OLED.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. And I guess my worry could be diminished by the fact that Bethesda made an ARM version of Doom because they had to get it running on the Switch. You've got I'm trying to think. You got Rockstar making an ARM version of LA Noire to put it on the Switch. Yeah. I don't know why it would be so hard for them to just port it to a different operating system and get it to run on something that I think is going to sell insanely good. Yeah. I honestly, the way that I kind of see this is kind of like the Oculus Quest 2 of the gaming PC market, is that this is incredibly cheap for what you get, and it does something that no other system does. Obviously minus the Switch, but it does it in such a different capacity that it almost, it's kind of weird to see Steam and Nintendo directly competing, but honestly, these are just kind of in their own leagues. I
agree with that. They are in their own leagues. I really don't think, I think a lot of the competition just comes with the season that they're being released. Holiday season, a lot of people go, well, I don't want to dish out, one for this one and one for that. I only have enough. So you're thinking about, an average consumer, but you're right. I think hardcore gamers, if they don't have a Nintendo Switch, they want one, they'll get that, and they'll get a Steam Deck. The Steam Deck, to me, though, I will say, is very appealing. And I told you all the things that we mentioned. It is damn great, and I'm curious to see for the future. Now,
well, it did just hit me real quick. They have ups on the fact that you have already thousands of games to play as soon as you buy it. You didn't have to wait, 2 months for the Switch to, actually get a library. Mm-hmm. This, you get it instantly, and hell, you might already have, you might be able to get this. If you're like me, you get this shit on Christmas somehow, and you just log in and you don't have to go, okay, now can I have $50 to buy, a couple games, and, maybe 2 months down the line, I finally can buy a AAA game. You already got your library. Most of it, some of it, a little bit of it, 5 games out of your 100,000 game library,
Exactly.
Thanks, SteamOS.
Yes, I know, right? Now, my man, Dead Specimen, as always, you killed it, my dude, and I'm gonna holler at you later.
Catch you later.
Yo, my man is wild, man. Yo, we've had an amazing show today. Okay, guys, it's a pleasure. Yo, Vikings, appreciate the donation. Andrea, Joe, Chelsea's World. I seen was it Eric? I've seen Eric in there. I seen Paul drop in earlier. Anybody I'm leaving out, you know, shout out to you. Okay. Did I leave anybody? I'm just seeing if I left people out. You know, I'll be just running my mouth. But shout out to you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm gonna have another video put up not that long after. Okay, I'm gonna have another video put up, and it's gonna be Nintendo Switch Homebrew. I also have those 138 games, so please, guys, you can either comment on this video, or you can go ahead and message me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Does not matter. Just check me, NickMoses05, or it's gonna be NickMoses05 YT, or you might see NickMo05. I just go by so many damn, but NickMoses05 will get you to all of them. I'm going to be giving those games away. I want you guys to receive those games. So just message me. I'll have something that we will do, or something that I might come up with, so everybody can be able to grab one of these games free of charge. I got 138 games I need to give away. So other than that, it is your boy NickMoses05. I love you guys. MoFam, we are